Just because people are homeless or on drugs doesn't make them a lesser person. I believe you to be evil by your videos with malice in your heart.
On June 7, 2024, self-proclaimed First Amendment auditor and YouTuber Webb of the YouTube channel Kootenai County Press ventured into downtown Spokane, Washington, supposedly to shine a light on the city's growing homeless crisis.
Did you fart?
Huh?
Did you fart? You said, excuse me, I thought you farted.
An examination of Webb's YouTube channel tells a very different story, as his antagonistic and disingenuous nature shine through in every single video, exposing a pathetic piece of human garbage who is only desperate for clicks and views, and has absolutely no intention of helping the homeless.
There, back the up. Back up.
Put it down.
Back up. Back the up. Yeah, walk away, bitch. Shut up. Shut up.
I heard what you said. You called me a bitch?
Yeah,
You said that I smell like urine?
Yeah, hair lip.
That I'm wearing a fucking dunce cap and I have a hair lip.
Yeah. Bite me, bitch.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I'm a reporter. You came up to me and you're harassing me, so I don't know what's wrong with you, young man.
I'm harassing you?
Yeah.
I would ask you for the definition, but you can't even understand basis. Like, the basis to what you do.
On this particular day in June, as Webb is headed into downtown Spokane, Washington to harass the homeless into confrontations for his viewers' entertainment, he notices a man get out of a car with a machete threatening another person on the street. Now, instead of making the intelligent decision to leave the area because it might potentially be dangerous, Webb decides to go back to his car to retrieve his gun. This same gun will very shortly be used to shoot 47-year-old Thomas Hatch, an unarmed homeless man carrying nothing but an iced coffee.
This guy just cussed me out. That guy just, in case you missed it, that guy, he just pulled out the machete on that guy. That was crazy. Okay, so people are pulling out machetes and all this other shit. It's gonna be a bad idea if they pull out anything on me, because I'm pro Second Amendment, bitches. I don't have a felony, so I can carry a gun, and I have a concealed firearm permit. But, just to make sure, hold on. We'll just do this to deter anybody from trying to attack us. Alrighty, let's do it to it.
Police emergency. Call for service 7814. Caller, it's the police department. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. I was just watching a gentleman get shot over the street right north of 7-Eleven, just right by those bushes or where the wall is.
Okay. And where is the
yeah,
suspect at right now? Who shot him?
I It looks like he might still be over there. I just went back around the corner. I was coming from Father Blockhaven building. It looks like there's still a number of people out there yelling. The individual, it looks like he had it was a handgun. The gentleman who shot went straight down. I didn't stick around to see what happened beyond that. But
Okay, so you don't see what the suspect actually looks like?
I could, if I saw him from his shirt was like blue, I think.
Was
blue,
he white
I
male?
think red shorts.
White male, black male, Hispanic, Asian?
I'm sorry, white male, 6 foot. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
You said blue shirt and red shorts?
I'm pretty sure. You could take a look at the, I think they are on site right now. If you want, I mean, again, if you want to call me back, I'm more than happy to speak with whoever. I don't want to slow you guys up. You guys got a lot going on at the moment.
Okay. And where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at Father Blockhaven. I'm an employee here. I work over at Father Blockhaven for Catholic Charities.
Okay. And do you guys have any video surveillance that you're aware of?
You know, I can give you the phone number for NST. They do have video cameras. I'm not sure which angles they have.
In his hand, I have gun. He's shutting down like 3 and I think he's shooting somebody.
At the 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
All right, stay here.
Behind 7-Eleven.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Okay?
I want to go with you.
No, stay here. David 384. Can you show me with the suspicious circumstance over at 7-Eleven?
There's a bunch of homeless people having a fight just over there.
Okay. It sounds like there's a fight behind the 7-Eleven.
Right there.
Okay, stay here. There's a... All right, stop. Where is he? What does he look like?
He's over there. He has a fucking beard.
What does he look like? What is he wearing?
He's right over there.
What is he wearing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even see shit.
Right over
David
there.
384. Someone's saying that a guy got shot here. Suspect left
over there.
northbound on Division over
He
towards
shot him in the chest.
HOC. Male wearing a beard. That's all I've got.
There he is. There he is. Right there.
Yeah, we got someone bleeding. Where is he at? Shit! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Do not move! Drop the gun! Stay there! Do not move! Do you understand? Stay right there! We're gonna figure this out, but you're gonna do exactly what I say. Do you understand? Stop talking. Listen to me right now. Okay? David 384, we've got the suspect at gunpoint right now. Restrict the channel. Back up now! David 384, we're going to need quite a few more units out here. These people out in the public are getting riled up. Over here! David 384, we've got 1 to 10. I'm going to need medical. Out of the way! Out of the way! Move! 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 Where are you bleeding? Any of the front. So it's where are you bleeding? Where are you bleeding?
He's bleeding from the back. It's through and through. I think it's less wrong.
All right. Don't move. Don't move. All right.
Right over here, baby.
All right.
Back up, everyone. Back the fuck up now.
He just listens to me. That's why I'm here.
Back the fuck up now.
Why are you yelling at us? We're trying to help him.
I'm telling you.
No, stop. I'm not leaving this way.
We're helping you. I know. I know, man.
All right, just relax. I think we got it through and through on the chest. Apply. Right there. Just relax, okay? Just relax. Don't move. Okay, right here? Here, right there? Okay. All right. I think they fell out at some point. All right, we're going to roll them over, okay? We're going to roll them over. Roll over this way. Well, before applying chest seal. All right, my man, move it away, okay? Move it away from me. I'm moving. Okay, let's roll them that way so I can get the inside. Go ahead. Just relax, okay? We're gonna get you taken care of, man. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax.
You gotta relax, man. You gotta stay still.
Stay still.
Hold on. Stop kicking.
All right. Okay. Back here. All right, I got it right here. Just relax. We got you, man, okay? Yeah, sounds like it so far. All right, chest seal applied. All right, just relax. Okay, next, you're right. I think they just saw right there. Just relax. Stay down, okay? Stay down. Just relax. Stay down.
Blood down here. Is that from his back?
Can't tell.
I think so. Exit wound or anything?
Yeah, on this side, I got both exit and entry for this bullet right here, I think.
How you doing, man? Keep talking to me. Are you hurt anywhere else?
Can you hear me? Okay, still moving around at least. All right.
Where do you hurt?
All right, just relax. So you hurt anywhere else? Do you know? No? Okay, just relax. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Hand back over here.
Okay.
Stay down.
Relax.
All right, we're going to get you taken care of, okay, man? Just keep breathing for me, okay? Just keep breathing. It's going to be fine.
We're just going to load him and get him in the back.
All right, let's do it. Yep. All right. Got that on it? All right. You got that in? All right. I'm going to grab his legs. So we move him up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go.
I want all these clothes off of him, too.
All right. Okay. Okay, you guys got him?
Yep.
All right. All right. So, Sarge. So I got flagged down by some people over here saying that there was a fight. One guy said that the guy with the camera was shooting at the ground or something like that. Come around the corner, people are saying that he was shot here, and that the suspect was the guy that's in Siegel's car right there. He did have a camera, he did have a beard, and he had a gun, and the gun's right over there.
Okay.
So we got
no
outstanding, not that I know of, no.
And
no.
one victim that we know of.
And only one victim that we know of, yep. All right. Jesus, I thought the crowd was going to start fighting us. Jesus. All right. I've got my rider. Someone can follow with me or something, but... Okay. All right, a little exciting, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and unbuckle. You're gonna help me out, okay? Up on out. All right. So what I want you to do here, okay? I want you to take this tape. I want you to tie it up to the fence over there. You see where the iron fence ends?
Yeah.
I want you to tie it right there, and I want you to take it all the way over to one of the trees right there and wrap it around, okay?
Okay.
So go put that up for me.
To find out where the scene was actually at.
Yeah, I'm starting to put something.
So let's get it all the way over to Pine.
Okay, so go all the way down
All the way
to
to
the
the end?
block. End of the block.
And then let's do an inside perimeter, probably halfway down the block.
Copy. All right, everybody, we need you to clear out of this area. Okay, either go inside or clear out of the area. Just go inside. Did you see what happened? Nope, then just go ahead and go inside. What's that? Tie it to that fence right there. Yeah. Well, howdy. How's it going? I'm not sure. There's a bunch of witnesses, I think, that we need to start sifting through, so we're just setting up the outer perimeter right now. No, I think it happened right here, but we're not entirely sure. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We're not entirely sure where it took place, so we're just kind of like narrowing it down from there and then seeing what we can do. But we're just blocking off the block for right now. Victims in the ambulance about to be taken off.
Where's suspect?
Suspect is apprehended. Siegel's got him in his car.
Yeah, where was he taken?
What's that?
Where
Where was he taken from the scene?
No, into custody.
Oh, into custody? Right there on the corner in front of Clark's Cleaners.
Okay, so not far away.
No. He started walking away, and people were throwing rocks at him, and then, yeah, no, it was, I thought I was going to fight, like, half the transients in Spokane for a second. All right. Good. No worries. So what we're going to do here?
There's a car in my way. He's going to look over the car.
Okay. Thank you, appreciate that. Perfect.
There we go. Alright, and then do we need to take the other car? Like across the street?
No, they're going to take care of that for right now.
Okay.
Okay, but we're just putting this here for right now. Just this side for right now. Then we'll figure it out from there. So let's go ahead and head on back. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around as we're going back. Yeah, put it inside there. Just lock it for me.
Walk around a little bit, look for.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Maybe check behind your car. And then move cars out of the way.
Not yet, no.
We'll start moving cars as we go.
Okay. Okay. Ready. Alright. Go ahead and lock the car. What's that?
Some people are calling from my houses.
Oh, that's fine. We'll go help them out. I want you looking on the ground, see if you can't see any shell casings, okay? Well, let's take a look at it. Follow every lead.
Am I able to leave?
If you go right now.
Okay. I love you too. Have a good later.
Turn around and go that way.
Thank you.
But it is a shell? Well, let's take a look at it. Don't discount it. Okay, we're gonna take a look. Where do you see it?
Right here.
Oh no, that's a plastic spoon or something, or a PVC pipe.
Okay.
You've seen like bullet.
Yeah, I have some at my house.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking. We're looking for the casing on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think it could have been shot from the other side?
Well, we don't know. So that's why what we're doing right now is just canvassing.
I wonder if that guy saw where it was, because he said the guy was pointing at him from what?
Maybe, I'm not sure. We're gonna figure all this out. It's a lot of chaos for right now.
Yeah.
And until we settle it down, it's gonna be chaos. Watch out. All right. That's his vehicle?
Yeah, the guy over here struck one.
Okay, we'll go talk. Stay back behind me, over there. Okay, 2 dogs. David 384, I've got a registration. Someone pointed it out saying it was the suspect's vehicle. David Victor 1, William Sam out of Idaho. What's that?
That's the guy that was shooting with the camera.
Yeah.
He's walking out of that car.
Oh, okay.
I just got up over here.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But not from the photo though.
Okay, but I'm just going to get your information here, okay?
Pull up out of the road?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Copy. Can you start scraps? There's 2 dogs inside the vehicle. If this is his vehicle, we might have to deal with that. Yep. They look like labs.
So he's got some dogs in there too.
Yeah. All right,
Anyway,
so hold on. Let's start off. What's your name, sir? What's your last name?
Clifford.
And first name?
That's Clifford.
Oh, sorry. What's your last name then?
Stinson. Stinson.
Stinson. Son. And middle initial?
J.
J. And date of birth?
Yep.
Okay, let's get phone number for you. 32. And what's a good address for you? And I'm sorry, what was the zip code?
99212.
99212. Okay. All right. Clifford, what did you see?
Okay, and I pulled up right there on the corner where you see me.
So were you right there then?
Right on the edge.
Okay.
So I pulled in there, and then probably 6 minutes, I heard just a hell of a commotion. I could see it going on. I thought maybe somebody got hit on the bridge on a bicycle.
Yeah.
Because it's like people were hollering.
Right down here, like so. The division at the end of
Short Street.
Short area.
Anyway, I heard massive people all over. Like I thought maybe it was a fist fight shit going on, but
yeah.
So anyway, it kind of calmed down, and then it picked back up. People were coming across the street, like to get you, something like that. And then all of a sudden, I seen a guy running, and then two behind him running, and then I heard a pow, and then one guy dropped sidewalk and then fell. I could see that barely.
Okay.
And then pow again.
Okay.
And then you can see dispersions, people taking off running. One guy come running up here with a cap on. He later come back through with a pow on a bicycle. I don't know why he was running down this way. I don't think it wasn't the same guy.
Okay.
You guys caught the guy? Because I kind of wonder if it was the same guy.
Possibly. So my question to you is, did you see who was shooting?
No, not from here.
So when you said that you saw like everyone looked like they were fighting, can you describe to me what they were doing?
Just a lot of jumping around and just real loud voices.
Okay.
I know a lot of them hang out right there across
Yeah.
that building, drinking and whatever.
Did you get an idea of who was fighting who or what was going on?
No, more than five.
Okay, but there was a group of people there.
Group of people.
And then you said you heard a pow.
Pow.
And then everybody ran, or everybody ran and then pow?
They were kind of dispersing when it really got heavy, the hollering. And that's when this guy, after this girl, I kind of know her, she said that it was the guy with the camera. I said, he just got out.
Yeah.
Probably 10 minutes before that happened, not even that. He went right here. He had a cell phone on a stick.
Okay.
And he aimed it at one kid coming down here, and the kid kind of like, then anyway, he walked up the stop sign, staying on the sidewalk. So I watch these videos. They stay on that shit,
Yeah.
And he's staring over there. The next thing I know, he's gone. Went around the corner.
Okay.
That's the one
but
with the camera.
the guy that came out of that car there, what did he look like?
I almost think he was that guy. It couldn't have been because when he ran from this way, he had kind of a business shirt on, gray with some big patch on his back of his shirt.
Gray with a big patch?
Yeah, on the back. And this guy on the bike, he had a beard, but I think this other guy had a beard too. I suspect he wasn't over 40.
He's going to the hospital. I don't know anything more than that. Did you see what happened?
I mean, I saw it from up here. I was going to walk down and then come up short here to go where I was going.
Okay.
And I saw that there was some yelling and stuff from across the street. And I thought, well, I don't want to go get in the middle of anything, because there's a whole group of people down there. And so I came this way. And by the time I don't even think I was across the intersection here, just crossing short right there.
Yeah.
And I turned to look back, and as they were, getting louder and louder with their yelling, and the guy, the shooter, had a selfie stick with this one, a selfie stick he was videotaping, and I didn't see a gun until after I heard it, but he was videotaping, and then he was like antagonizing him, kind of like whatever was going on, he was like trying to perpetuate a fight.
What do you mean? What was he doing specifically?
Well, he was videotaping it, and he was, he was talking to him in whatever way that.
Did you hear what he was saying?
I didn't know.
Okay,
I don't have any.
Was he
dialogue.
just talking like conversational?
No,
or like
it was like, hey, bitch, or like that type of like antagonistic kind of talk. Yeah. Not talk, yelling. And then I heard the gunshots, and I turned around. Like I turned to see what was still going on, taking probably a few steps, and I heard the gunshots, turned around, and saw him with the gun in his hand and the selfie stick.
Okay, and where was he standing when he had the gun and the selfie stick?
Not even in the middle of the road, but
was it like?
Say about this far on the sidewalk.
Oh, okay. And was it like at the intersection, or was it away from the intersection? Do you know?
It was probably about this far in the intersection, but from Division.
Oh, okay, okay.
Maybe a little bit further.
And then so he had the gun in his hand. In which hand?
Left hand.
Left hand.
Yeah.
And he had the other hand selfie stick in the right. Okay. Okay. And then you heard the gunshot, you turned, you saw him with the gun in his hand and the selfie stick, and then what happened?
Yeah, I want to say I turned around on the first gunshot. There was either 2 or 3 gunshots.
Yeah.
But I think I turned around as soon as I heard the first one. I witnessed the second one, and then that guy went, kind of stumbled down to the ground, and then the shooter kind of went around this corner from my view.
Yeah.
The Division, and I think, it seemed like of the group of people, I mean, there had to have been at least 15 to 20 people out there.
Okay.
Right, and so it seemed like there was almost a split. I mean, there were still some people at that, whatever that brick building is across the street, directly across the street from the intersection. And then, a group of people went over to the victim who got shot, and then a group of people went around the corner to, I would assume, follow the guy that was kind of the shooter.
Okay.
To kind of make sure he wasn't going to be able to get away, but at the same time, it was like he's got a gun in one hand.
So let me ask you this real quick. I just need to get your information. What's your last name?
Hughes.
How do you spell that?
Hughes.
Hughes?
Ghes, yeah.
Okay. And first name?
Paul.
And middle initial?
C.
Date of birth? And what's a good phone number for you? 08. And what's a good address for you?
I mean,
okay. What room number right now? Okay, perfect. All right. Hey, thank you, Paul, very much for that. Yeah, appreciate that. All right. And is there?
Like you got more out of me.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. I appreciate you letting it flag me down. Let me know. But yeah, you're good to go. Thank you.
The only reason I asked you about that dude on the bike, in case they haven't caught him, that might have been him. I don't know. But
no, I think we've got the guy apprehended. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Much more eventful than last time.
Yep. And this is kind of how it all plays out, right? We get like these little snippets of things that happen all at once, and it's kind of insane sometimes.
I did watch a guy go under it earlier, but it looks like he just went into the apartment and didn't keep walking, so I was like,
oh, okay, yeah. If anyone, if you see something like that, let me know.
Yeah. He was kind of in a deep part of the conversation. I was like, I don't know if I should tell him or not. I was like, this is kind of important.
No, you can just let me know and be like, hey, what's going on? Then I'll stop, pause, assess it, and go from there. Don't be afraid to interrupt me if it's something like that, if someone sees something like that. Okay.
So, probably the shooter was on the other side of the road, or close to this side.
I think they were saying it happened right over here.
Right over here?
Yeah, on that corner. So we'll figure out what's going on. Did we find all the shell casings?
I don't know. I was gonna grab the photos the way that it is now, and then we'll move cars and we'll do it again.
Okay.
Probably under the crown vic or something.
Probably.
2 or 3 shots?
Yeah, one witness said he heard 2 or 3 shots. He wasn't sure. Yeah. That was exciting for a minute. Yeah. At first, it was a guy who flagged me over, and he's like, yeah, they're fighting over there, throwing rocks, and I think one guy's shooting on the ground. I was like, okay. Come around, yeah, they're fighting and they're throwing rocks. And then come around, he's shot on the ground, and the suspect's running that way. I was like, oh, God. Did you hear it? No, and I was cruising around.
Huh.
Yeah. I had just pulled over or turned on to, like, the Civic back there and was just cruising, and then they got flagged in. Didn't even hear it. All right, so yeah, they're gonna do their photos and whatnot, and then we'll move the car. Let's go talk to Sarge and see what's going on. Get out of the road!
Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way!
We have one at gunpoint. Hey, listen to me. Stand up with your hands up. Keep your hands up. Face away from me and start walking backwards. Start walking backwards. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Don't reach. Put your hands behind your back.
Give me the picture. They attacked me and started charging at me with 5 inches, rocks and everything.
You got anything on you?
No, sir.
Okay, you don't have any more weapons on you?
And my phone's got the live stream. Could you grab my phone, please? It's evidence. It's got the live stream still going on. And I backed away. I backed away so many times.
Just chill, man. Just chill.
I know, but I just got attacked.
We're gonna figure it out. Yep. Just relax. We got it.
Okay. Yeah, I was backing away, and they kept running and charging me. I mean, the one guy I had seen before, I don't remember where it was. I was just filming on the side. I didn't get nothing. They started throwing rocks, 5 inches.
All right, hey. Just relax for me.
I'm not sure.
Just relax for me.
But that's it. That's throwing in my face,
Yeah, it's sitting right here on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's why I'm taping this off. Probably go help them.
We're get a car up here to block that traffic. And we sit on the side.
We probably need to find witnesses. Everybody out here saw it. But, well, they're all telling me to shoot him. Shoot them.
Oh, okay.
But he was super compliant.
Here, Hall, I gotta tie it tight. Hey, Paul, wrap it around my bumper. There's suspects in my car, and the gun is on the sidewalk here. What was it hit by?
A gunshot. Right top of it. And then it shattered.
The woman and her daughter were incredibly lucky as no one was harmed. Her back windshield was shattered by the ricochet of one of the bullets.
We're kind of dealing with a whole bunch of stuff right now, so it might be kind of slow. So.
If you pull down so the videotape was across the street. He's beating me, and then me and him were standing right there, and he videotaped us across the street. He said something to us. Right behind you. What's that? And my girl was saying, I hate homeless people. Shit on myself and my girl. My girl was like, stop filming us, man. And we'll take a picture and just bag it up. That's when they put it down.
So suspects in my car, his gun and his phone, which is filming, I guess, for this, is on the sidewalk over there. So it sounds like he was filming this group over here, and they started throwing stuff at him, rocks, pipe wrenches, and he was just kind of making excited utterances in my back seat. So they were throwing stuff. He tried to back up multiple times. He kept coming at him, and
Do you know where it occurred at?
I don't. I haven't asked him any questions yet. So
just hang out with him for now, and we'll have some other guys train. Where's our witness?
do we want me to interview him, or are we waiting for him?
Just stand by for a minute.
Okay.
So,
I'll get his name and everything at least to start with.
I'll give you a second and I'll be done.
Yeah.
Camera.
Okay. 3 and 6. Do we have contact info for our RP and Clark's cleaners? It looks like they have cameras that would capture this. Alright, man. Good. Sir. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure where it happened, but somewhere around here. Where did this happen?
In-house
happened right there by where that guy standing with the police thing, in between there and that light thing. I was backing down that road and I kept trying to get away and they started throwing stuff at me, and I had 3 of the guys, they tried to take my gun away from me, saying they're gonna kill me and all sorts of stuff. And sir,
Was your phone recording the whole time?
It's still live streaming, yeah. And I kept saying, get away from me, please get away from me. Yeah. And they were like, oh, you got pepper spray, you got a gun, we're gonna kill you. And I have 2 dogs over there in my car, they're service dogs. Okay.
What's your first name?
Hoyt, H-O-Y-T.
That's your first name or last?
No, that's my first name.
Okay.
And I'm not looking at you over my glasses, I just can't push them back up.
Paper.
So.
Middle initial.
W. That's Walter.
And your last name?
Webb, W-E-B-B.
What's your date of birth?
It was
What's a good phone number for you, Hoyt?
It's area code.
Okay, what's your address?
Sorry, my lips started to swell up, but I'm trying to pronunciate my words.
Is it an apartment or a house?
That's a house, sir.
Zip code?
83814.
And where's that at?
That's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
So, I'm not going to ask you too many questions on what happened just yet. We'll get to that. Because just because you're detained, somebody's going to have to read you your rights. Doesn't mean you're under arrest right now or anything like that, but when you're in handcuffs and we want to ask you questions about what happened, that just sparks us after
If
read
you look
your
at
rights.
the cameras, I was backing away. I kept saying, leave me alone, leave me alone.
I'm not denying anything like that.
Well, I know,
right
but
now,
you see about how good people get railroaded, and I'm just freaking out now because there's...
Well, I get it. So here's the thing.
I got the live stream going.
Yeah, and that can certainly benefit you, right?
Oh, heck
yeah. But I just don't know if it's going to be me talking to you as some detective, so I'm not going to go down that road.
Well, that's why I was trying to say my dogs, because I don't have anybody to drive my vehicle, and they're my service dogs.
Okay. Do you have like a friend or somebody that can do that?
No, I don't. My parents are out of town too. Okay. So I can't call them.
All right. Okay.
If I could call them and hopefully they pick up on their phone, but they're back in Pennsylvania right now visiting.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, we'll deal with that here in a bit.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's that?
Let's go interview.
Yeah.
I kind of want to preserve. Okay, I'll block it. Preserve that. He said they were throwing stuff out, right?
Yeah, his lips all busted up.
Like these rocks?
Yeah, he said rocks, wrenches. And he's got a pretty fat lip and he's bleeding. He said his phone is still live streaming right now and should have captured it. So
where's it live streaming to?
That's a good question. I didn't want to ask too many questions because I don't know if I'm questioning him or.
Don't yet. There's no rush to do any of this.
But he was basically. He said he was filming them, and then they came towards him. They were throwing stuff at him. They said, "Oh, you got a gun? You have pepper spray." They said, They said they were going to kill him. And they tried to take his gun, and so. Right now we're just kind of on standby, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Right now we're just kind of on standby, okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
So, no, like, figuring out what happened, and then might call out detectives.
I tried to get away, and I kept.
Well, we'll definitely want to get your side of the story, but like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be the one doing that or a detective. So right now we're just kind of hanging out.
I was just worried about the dogs because the windows. I didn't plan on being. I just plan on walking around the corner just to get, video of the situation in Spokane.
Yeah.
So I thought I was only going to be on my vehicle for a minute.
Are you moving? No, I'm just hanging out.
And that black guy over there in that white t-shirt, I don't know who he is. That dude was throwing like hand-sized boulders at me. And then that guy walking away with the crate, with that backpack, the army pack, that's the guy who threw that freaking wrench at me that hit me in the face. He's throwing like hand-sized rocks too.
Okay. Hey, Curtis. Hey, Curtis. Can somebody get that dude's info at the green backpack? He threw a wrench at the victim and his face is busted up from it. Guy in the backpack right there.
Chasing me through the street.
Okay, so guy in the backpack hit you with a wrench.
Oh, heck yeah.
Guy right here in the white t-shirt was throwing rocks at you.
Rocks and hit me too.
Okay.
The sunglasses talking to the cops there.
Okay. Where
the video stuff is, you can see the unedited live stream on my channel.
Okay, so is that like a website of yours?
No, it's a YouTube channel, sir.
Gotcha, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I just said gotcha.
Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, I'm just hard of hearing.
He's saying this dude threw a giant pipe wrench at him and hit him in the face. His lips all busted open and bleeding. And he's saying that this dude is throwing like hand-sized rocks at him. So I just want to make sure we have both of them identified.
Just have a seat for me right there on the curb.
So,
can I stand like I really should? Okay, that's fine. Just hang out on the curb.
Real quick, let's get a couple of cars.
This? Yeah, this is.
He said it was a big wrench. So hit him in the face. His lips like pretty big. So because he said he was out here, he was filming them, and a bunch of people came over and see that. So.
Starts over when I was by the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I had people coming out of the 7-Eleven yelling at me. Because I
had What's your YouTube channel?
It's Kootenai County Press.
Kootenai's Kootenai, right?
E-N-A-I, I believe.
Kootenai County Press?
Yes, sir. I have my press badge on as well.
Kootenai County Press what?
Press on what?
Kootenai County Press at what?
Oh no, that's just, it's on YouTube. Can you look that up?
Kootenai County Press, that's it? That's your whole?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a spokesman review, and there's a Coeur d'Alene Press. So I chose Kootenai County Press.
Gotcha. What's the passcode to your phone?
I'm sorry, what?
Passcode to your phone.
To my phone?
Yeah.
What do you need that for?
Well, the detectives might be interested in it.
You it from another thing.
Yeah.
I got this anytime quick. Yeah. But I need somebody, I want to tape off.
But I'll shoot straight with you right now. The phone's probably going to be evidence.
I'm sorry.
I kicked the news back.
I'll be honest with you, the phone's probably going to be evidence. So having that, if detectives decide to do a search warrant on the phone.
You look at the live stream now?
But yeah, but probably write a search warrant for the phone to be my guess too. They might write a search warrant for the phone too, to be my guess.
Illegal on there.
Yeah, I'm not accusing you of having anything illegal, but that would make the process a lot quicker. So you may ultimately get your phone back quicker.
Yeah, it's 1987.
1987.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be a dick or hold nothing up. I'm just
stuff
coming at me right now.
Yeah.
And my lips starting to swell up even more from that.
No, and we're going to document all that too. We'll get photographs of your lip, and we'll get your side of the story and everything, right? And detectives will watch a video and.
Right, man.
Yeah.
Somebody can look after my dogs.
Well, if anything, if the onus is put on us to take care of your dogs, then it's going to be Scraps. Scraps would probably come out and pick up your dogs.
Are they going to kill them?
No, I don't think they would kill them. You'd probably be able to go pick them up afterwards. You'd probably be able to go pick them up, assuming you're not charged with anything or whatever.
Yeah, because I just don't want them to get easier up or tired.
Yeah. I think they already started Scraps, so.
Can you help me take this off, or you doing something?
I'm hanging out with detainee.
Can I steal some tape?
Yeah.
I was told to just hang out with him, so. Oh, no, you're good. I just gotta. Front points, news push down, and we're gonna tape off this side.
Yeah, that's fair. What are your parents doing in Pennsylvania?
I'm sorry, what?
What are your parents doing in Pennsylvania?
They're retired.
Oh, gotcha.
What did you say, in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Oh, they're out there seeing my sister. I have 5 siblings. One of them lives out there.
It's a lot of siblings.
Heck yeah.
What took her to Pennsylvania?
I think it's called Mill Hall.
Is that it, like work?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it for work?
Are you talking about my parents?
No, your sister. Why is she on, what made her go to Pennsylvania?
Well, she was working, me and her were both working out there in the gas fields.
Oh, gotcha.
Oil fields anymore, especially natural gas, but we were working out there for this trucking company, and then just ended up staying there.
Gotcha.
There's no way to get these handcuffs loose with what he's doing.
I can check them. Scoot your butt towards this door.
How do you hear what we said?
Scoot your butt towards this door. So kick your legs where they're at, and then just move your butt towards me. So turn your back to me.
Or am I still going?
Are you able to turn your back towards me a little bit more? Sorry. So I can't loosen this right one, and I can't loosen the left one. They're already loose enough. So here, the best way to do it is just going to be turned sideways back here, so you're not sitting with your hands between you and the seat. That makes sense? Is that a little bit better?
Oh, heck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was leaning back. I think that's
all right. Yep.
Did they say the status of that guy?
I don't know. He went up to the hospital, but I haven't gotten any word.
They said he was videotaping them.
His phone's still live streaming.
They start coming across the street. This is what my witness said.
Yeah.
What do you expect was going to happen? And he says, I feel threatened, I feel threatened. Pop, 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 pop. Just cranked off like 3 or 4 rounds.
he's saying
he's live streaming.
Yeah, so he's saying it's
he's probably got a lot of views right now.
Yeah, said,
one way to get.
He was saying that they came over and they started throwing rocks at him.
Yep, my guy said people were throwing rocks. He said there was a mob, and I was like, "What's a mob?" He's like, "Over 10 people."
Yeah, he said that there was a bunch of people coming towards him, like they were throwing rocks at him. One of them threw a wrench and it hit him in the face. His face is busted up.
So he said it was a wrench or a pipe.
And then he said a wrench.
So that guy said he did see the wrench get thrown at him, but he didn't notice it. So like needle nose. Okay, so that's not it. He's saying it wasn't him that threw that, and how are you gonna tell unless the video says otherwise?
Yeah, he's got that.
So okay, the vice grips are there. I just didn't know if it was that, so I took it from him.
But yeah, he was saying that they were like, "Oh, you got a gun, you got pepper spray." Like they said, "Oh, we're gonna kill you," and then that's when he said that 3 of them tried to take his gun. So, but I haven't interviewed him. This is all just excited utterance. Yeah. So it's like,
is he back? Where's he at?
He's in my car. I'm just waiting some imagining detectives are probably going to interview him.
They said he might not be on this guy's surgeries. Where did he get shot at?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. You were with the suspect the whole time?
Yeah. I rolled up and everybody's like, he's right there, he's right there. And I get out and like people are over here telling me to shoot him. They're like, shoot him, you shoot everybody else, shoot him. And they're throwing stuff on like.
Oh really?
Him, yeah.
Damn.
So it was not.
Did you guys hear the gunshots?
No, I couldn't believe I couldn't hear it because I was right up here when I got dispatched. So I was third. Yeah. No.
Okay, let's get that real quick.
Yeah.
So she's saying, where did it happen? Here, and then he rounds the corner and he goes all the way to the second.
You think the cars are on the casings? You think the cars are on the casings?
She said, so my witness in the car.
He's in my car.
Yeah, so we'll get him out here. Rounds the corner, gets the cell phone.
Oh, wait, we're going to snap some pictures of your partner if you want to step out for me. Get you some fresh air.
Lost my flip-flop in there.
Alright. We'll deal with it here in a minute.
Let's go back to the patrol car there, and then just look towards you.
He said he had a wrench thrown at him, so his lip split up.
So. Yeah, the one sitting by my monopod is not mine. That's the one that I picked up. I was going to give that to the police officer.
Okay.
Up your head, Prince. Robert. Yeah, that's the guy who was throwing rocks at me. He hit me in the face with a rock and he cut with a rock. And I was backing down that road right there.
Keep looking at him.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to say, just look at him.
Looking at me.
I kept backing down that alley and down with the backpack and a bunch of other people I don't see right now, but yeah, they were following. When I came around the corner,
looking at me.
Oh yeah. When I came around the corner, there was a pack of people right there on the corner across from me, and they were like, "Yeah, we should beat them up." And those guys, yeah, we should kill them. The guys with their shirts off and everything, they're all sitting down. Just keep looking for it, all right? Yeah.
I've been taking it all the time. I'm hesitant to sell it.
I keep seeing you out there. I was like, is that your boat that you're trying to sell?
I don't know. I've been using it so much more now. It's hard to want to get rid of it. His windows a bit, so just know that. Live streaming on YouTube. more defense used coming out?
Okay. 5 ago, a vehicle did a burnout on top of Pride mural.
That's crazy.
You can disregard.
Yeah, well, just keep me posted.
That'll do it, thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Brian. Nice car.
Yeah, you like that?
Ah.
Found a car with 2 people on vacation. Kind of take advantage of it. I like it.
Yeah, bring the ride along.
Yeah.
I was right here. I didn't have any time to drop him off. We were around the corner. Well, it wasn't. I was literally right there when they're like, "Oh, there's shots fired," and I'm like, "Oh, great, I'm right here." The windows down, feel better? The windows down, feel better? Good. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dude, the city's blowing up right now. One of our sergeants is out in a fight asking for units code. And there's a motorcycle accident with injuries. The motorcycle is having a seizure.
These all pink ones.
What we're on. Yeah, calls that we were on. These people are super lucky in this Altima. Their car, that back window was shot out. Oh, it was. Dispatch has been. Yeah, her and her daughter are both in the car. Yeah, must have been. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, is if it was like it was one of the people throwing rocks, or because they were throwing them even when I got out of the car. Really? Yeah, there was stuff like flying over us. Yeah, we were right around the corner.
I know they were joking. You couldn't drop your butt.
Be nice if we can get an update on injuries from the hospital. How you holding up back there?
Huh?
How you holding up back there?
I'm worried sick about my dogs.
I think Scraps is already on their way.
They don't put them down or nothing?
I don't think without like a significant reason to.
2010. I need the service now, so
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, do I get a phone call to tell my parents where to pick them up at?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have an opportunity to do that later. I'm sure you'll have an opportunity to do that later.
Okay, but they, Scraps, do they know where my vehicle's at?
Yeah, the officers. The officers know where it's at.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And they're one of the dogs is partially blind, so he might bark a bunch, but they're harmless.
Okay.
people there, are they?
I don't know what the plan is yet, man.
I didn't know if those people would come back and destroy it.
Yeah.
Did those people break their windshield?
What? No, that was your gun.
Oh, I didn't. Well, it must have been a ricochet or something.
Transport him down to Garner?
Yes.
Cool. We'll just need somebody.
Car here.
Yeah.
We'll get. We'll be fine.
Sounds good. So, just so you're up to speed with what's going on, we're going to go over to our detective's building and you'll talk to a detective over there.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that.
Well, I'm sure you didn't. Where are your keys at?
I'm sorry, what?
Where are your keys at?
My phone?
Your keys.
My keys? In my pocket.
Sounds like his keys are in his pocket. I'm already almost to Gardner. Are you willing to give your keys so we can get the dogs out of the car?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Can we get your keys from you so we can get your dogs out of the car?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we can do
I have my
that.
keys in my pocket.
Hello? Hey. It sounds like no, his parents are in like Pennsylvania. No, I know. I've already been talking to him about it. He was gonna have his parents go to Scraps, but they're in Pennsylvania right now, so they can't like immediately come get him. Are you there? Alright, partner, gonna knock out for me?
Sorry, I'm trying to grab my other shoe.
It's all good. Okay, what pocket are your keys in?
I believe the left one.
Okay, and you know I can get them out so we can
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
No, I appreciate you guys doing that. I was, poor thing sitting over there. The process of elimination, if it's not that one, it's the right one. What do you mean all you guys saw there?
Might be stuck.
Oh, yeah. We got myself and Valdez, and then if you guys need anything up north, just let me know.
You pull my wallet out if you need. It's in the other pockets there.
Right.
Yeah, I think that.
That one?
Yes, sir.
Just a single key?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Are there people in there already?
No.
The alarm?
It sounds like it's probably locked, but do you know the code? Yeah, I've got it on my computer. Ryan, I'll actually just have you come in and hang out in the lobby. Well, you're not stuck out here forever. Alright, man, right this way. If anybody, like a detective, comes in here and asks, just say you're a ride along. Yeah. You're not a witness or something? No worries. All right, man. Right, and we'll go in this first room on your right. What's that? Your CPU is the first one. Yeah. Just find my ass off right now. Yep. Will do. Thank you. Alright. Just step over here for just a second, and I'm gonna get one of these cuffs off. Alright, yeah. And then we're gonna get to this thing. Make sure I'm going nowhere. That's right. Really, it's just to make it a little bit more comfortable for you when you're sitting for a long period of time. Thanks, Joe. And then do you need water or anything? Nah. No? No, I'm fine, thanks. Okay. Snack? No. Maybe a cup of water if you got it handy. Okay. What I'm actually going to do before I release this, I'm going to have to just take a seat here. I'll go get you some water.
Detectives who searched Webb's car found, among other things, a pawn redemption ticket for the gun that was used in the shooting. In addition to several other firearms, Nazi paraphernalia was also found.
thing. Yeah, it's fresh out of the fridge.
Is it Hoyt?
That's me.
Hoyt, I'm Detective Walker with the Spokane Police Department.
Heck yeah.
This is my partner, Shane Phillips.
Hello, sir.
Do you need another water or anything right now?
No.
Doing
Thank
okay?
you.
Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long.
Oh, no, I'm not the only person in the world.
Yeah.
You guys got other stuff to do.
Yeah. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. So obviously we're down here due to the shooting.
Right.
You're...
And they told me that somebody said that the one lady's back window of her car, I never shot in her direction or nothing, and that, I don't know how the heck that happened.
Okay.
Because they said that one of the cops said that the back of her car was from a bullet or something, but...
Okay. And I haven't been down there yet, I've just been here,
yeah.
so I want to ask you all about that and kind of what went down, but you're obviously in handcuffs, so I have to read your rights before we can get there. Sound good?
Sure.
Okay. So, today is Friday, June 7th, 2024. The time is 22:12 hours. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney at this time and before answering any questions. You have the right to have your attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost before any questioning if you so desire. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And with these rights in mind, do you want to answer my questions?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have nothing to hide.
Okay. I'm just going to have you sign down here saying that I read you your rights.
Yeah, put a location.
Oh, I can fill that out for you. We'll just need our address here. Okay, and let me just go through and get some of your basic information, make sure I have it all correct. Okay, so it's Hoyt, and can you spell it for me?
Hoyt.
Okay, middle initial for you?
Walter, W.
Okay, and your last name?
Is Webb, Webb.
Okay, what's your birthday?
December 10th of 1987.
Okay, good phone number for you?
It's area code.
Okay. And what's the 502 area code?
It's Louisville, Kentucky. I used to live there.
Okay. What brought you up to, well, actually, are you in Idaho or?
Yeah, Idaho.
Okay. What's a good address for you?
2397 South Searchlight Lane.
Is Searchlight one word?
Yeah, Searchlight, like a spotlight. Searchlight.
Searchlight Lane?
Yeah, yes.
And is that Coeur d'Alene, Hayden? What is that?
That's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Okay.
83814.
3814. Okay, perfect. So you're from Kentucky originally?
No.
Where are you from originally?
No, I was just there working.
What kind of work do you do?
I was doing security during the Breonna Taylor riots.
Oh, okay.
So, just pretty much keeping people safe at the stores because police wouldn't even respond because they were busy with the riots and whatnot. So,
okay.
All the stores are kind of just hiring private security like me.
Mm-hmm. How long were you down there for that?
I was there about 2.5 years total.
Okay. And then did you come up to Idaho after that?
Not directly.
Where'd you come from before that?
I mean, what year?
Oh, I don't know. How long you been in Idaho?
I'd have to look at my thing, to be honest with you.
Bounce around quite a bit?
No, I wouldn't say bounce around. I travel for work some.
Okay. Just doing the security stuff?
Well, I drove semi before that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done welding.
Okay.
And like the welding stuff, you kind of go where the jobs are, and the same thing with the CDL. I had to drive out where the like the oil field stuff was.
So you've been around quite a bit.
Yeah, I got used to traveling in the Army, so I just they had jobs like that, so I was like, I'll take that. And because when I got hired on that CDL, that was actually out of Post Falls, but it was like a Utah company, and they needed somebody to go to Pennsylvania, and I was like, sure. And then so I went back there, and that job was they kind of had me over. That's when I actually went to Oklahoma, was with that job there.
Man, you have been all over the place.
You covered some ground.
Dang.
Heck yeah.
Where haven't you been? Maybe that's easier to ask.
Quite a few places.
Yeah. Nice. Do you like the Midwest or the East Coast or South better? Where do you like?
Oh no, Midwest is kind of cool, but every place has got its own, depending on what time of the year or whatnot, it's got its own stuff to offer.
True. Yeah, like the South, you've got like tornadoes right now.
Right.
I'm not about that. That's
no. I lived in Oklahoma for a couple years, and they got a lot of tornadoes there.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Right.
That's wild. How long were you in the Army for?
I was in it for a total of 8 years.
Okay. What did you do in the Army?
I was in the infantry.
Okay. Very good. So how long have you been out?
About 10 years.
Okay. So in 8, out 10?
Oh, yeah. In 8 years, out 10.
Okay.
Well, I got a medical discharge type deal and whatnot.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't continue with that.
Okay. Where did the Army take you?
What do you mean?
Where'd you get stationed?
Oh, I was stationed in Schweinfurt, Germany, and then they actually shut that barracks down, and then I moved to Grafenwehr, Germany after that, which is about 2.5, 3 hours away.
So you spent all of your time in Germany, pretty much?
No, just when I wasn't deployed.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it was neat.
So much history over there. That's
Heck
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So what are you doing currently? Are you working security? Are you what's got you busy right now?
I got 100% from the VA on disability.
Okay.
And then that's what I do right now. And then I'm trying to grow a news channel and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tell me about your news channel.
What about it?
You say you're trying to grow one. I don't know what all that entails.
Just whenever I travel, I film in different places and bring people a view of the, world that they're not in. Like right now, I have people in Canada, New Zealand, England, just all over, and I just give them a glimpse of America. Nothing really spectacular, nothing in specific, just an everyday glimpse of America.
Okay. So how do you, do you work for a news station, or are you just kind of creating your own thing?
CFA or CFAPA is where I got my credentials at.
Well, you have to get credentials for it.
No, you don't have to. Just I didn't just want to look like somebody with a camera. But the freedom of the press is protected under the First Amendment. You don't need credentials or nothing for it. But, that's who I got mine through, just to, print off, it's got my name and everything on it and all that shit.
So what do the credentials do for you? Does that give you access to anything? What does it do?
No, just, it's part of what, news reporters have credentials and whatnot.
I didn't know if there was any kind of training that gets, that you go through or anything like that.
No, anybody is able to disseminate information, whatever they see, as long as they're in a legal, lawful, area in the proper time, place, and manner. It's, anybody could be press.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting.
I'm going to use that number, but time, place, and manner. That's actually a good way of saying, things that aren't normal, or things that are. What is appropriate time, place, and manner?
Yeah.
Have those phrases that you use in all of your reports?
Right.
That's one of them.
I'm going to steal that one because I've never used that one.
Heck yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. So, you're from Idaho. Right
Well,
now
I
you're
was born in California.
born in California. Okay.
But I lived quite a bit in Idaho. I didn't know if I misled you.
No, it's okay.
You've been everywhere, brother.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, my parents didn't like the way California was going in the late 80s, so they moved up here.
Where do they live? Are they in Idaho as well?
Yeah, oh heck yeah.
Okay. Idaho's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice
Very
up there.
Beautiful. Are they in North Idaho as well, over in Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. All right, so born in California, but you're currently in Idaho.
Yes, ma'am.
You're currently on 100% disability from the VA.
Yeah.
So in free time, you're working with the news channel stuff.
Right.
Is that right? Any other kind of work that you're doing right now?
No.
Okay.
No, I usually if people ask like, well, what have you done, or what have you, and they find out you're getting a VA check, it's kind of hard to find a job, even part-time thing. But
hard for them to hire you?
I think so, because it seems, I don't know, it just seems like it's an awful lot of jobs that I apply for, and then, you know, that's like one of the last things they ask me, like, come on, it's, you know.
But nothing prevents you from working, right? I mean, you could, right?
No, I could work.
You just gotta find one.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Alright, so I guess let's talk about what brought you over to Spokane today.
Oh, I was just in the area. I was down at Rockford earlier, and then just giving a glimpse of the news down there, and then just came up here, and I was looking for because they say that Spokane, especially since when I was in the early 2000s, that Spokane has like really changed a lot. So I just wanted to come over and get a glimpse of Spokane, and I just planned on walking around the block, getting back in my vehicle, and then taking off. One of my viewers had mentioned that that area. They're like, yeah, you should go get some video of that, show people what it looks like compared to back then.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I had no nefarious plans. I'm not out trying to bother nobody. Yeah, no, I don't go out looking for trouble or harassing nobody or nothing. And I was on a public sidewalk the whole time. But when I come around the, I assume you want me to keep going. When I come around the, there's like that 7-Eleven there, and I was walking around. There's like a bunch of people doing, I don't know what kind of drugs they're doing, but they're all there. People on the other side of the road, and they're like, "Get out here with that camera." And I identified myself. I said, "I'm a member of the press. Like this is not." You can't tell somebody a member of the press to just like kick rocks. And then the one guy with his shirt off was like, yeah, we should just take his gun and beat him up. And this other guy's like, oh, we should kill him. And then so they started saying stuff like that. So I started going down the road that it all happened on, and back because my vehicle was like right there around the corner. I was trying to get to my vehicle, and then they start freaking coming after me. They start throwing rocks and a wrench. And just started clobbering me with stuff, saying they're gonna take my gun, and some of the people saying they're gonna kill me, and then but I was just trying to get back to my vehicle, and then the one guy actually lunged. Actually lunged. I didn't want you to think I was lunging at you.
No, you're fine. That's okay.
That's reasonable.
Right.
Okay, so, and I'm just gonna ask clarifying questions as we go, so I can fill in some gaps here. So, can you describe kind of where your car was parked at?
I don't know the name of the road. It's in my live stream because I said it right after I said I was live in Spokane, and then give like the cross street.
So is it behind the 7-Eleven?
Oh heck yeah.
What kind of car are you driving?
Well, I hope they got the dog. Or they didn't tell you, because Scraps
There's a lot
was
of
supposed to
details
whenever
that
I got my service dogs out of there.
Okay. What kind of car?
It's a 2013 GMC Terrain.
Okay.
A black one.
Okay. Okay, so you go down, you park kind of behind the 7-Eleven, and then you get out and you're
where you could park where you didn't have to pay or nothing.
Okay.
It was like in a but it was like right there by the 7-Eleven, and I went live on my camera. Well, not on my camera, on my channel, and then just going to do a loop around the block and get back to my vehicle, because if you walk around the 7-Eleven, I mean, that would bring you right back to my vehicle.
Okay. Okay, so you start going down, so you start your circle, and anything great happened before getting to that guy without a shirt on. Anything else, or was everything going good?
Well, when I was in front of the 7-Eleven, some guy got out. It looked like a machete or something. You can see it in the live stream.
Okay.
But he looked like he got out with a machete or something long. And some guy with a red hat like threw his hat on the ground, was saying, I don't bang, and then like it looked like a Native American guy, but threw his hat on the ground and ran off with the skateboard. And then this other guy that was in 7-Eleven was like, what are you recording people for? I was like, well, I'm live streaming, this is news, like this is happening, like guy hop out of his vehicle with a machete, people want to see that, you know, like that's because I didn't think stuff like that happened in freaking Spokane, but yeah, and then so that guy was like, what are you filming for? But then he got back in his car and whatnot, and then that's when I continued around. But that's the only thing that happened, and that's you can see that in the live stream.
Okay.
I think they were waiting on an Uber because him and this other girl got in this vehicle and it had Texas tags, so unless they know somebody from Texas up there, but it looked like it was like an Uber or something.
Okay.
But then he went over and told the guy that had just got out of the vehicle and was like pointing at me like, hey, that guy's got you on. But then that guy came over and was like, did some hand signals and said he's from Yakima, and then drove off.
Okay. Alright, so then you continue around, and at that point, can you describe kind of where you're walking? So
I mean, whatever those roads are, because there's like, you can go around the 7-Eleven and come right back to where I parked at.
Okay. So, after you're done kind of interacting with the people with the Texas plates, and then you said that you start continuing around. Where is that?
I don't know the
Are you
street
going
names.
up a hill, down a hill? Are you right in front of the 7-Eleven? Are you?
Yeah, pretty much like in front of the 7-Eleven.
Okay. All right, and then.
I think Division might be the name of the road. Whatever that main one is.
That main
right there.
one is Division.
Yeah, and then when I got down there to the like the little edge, there's like you can see there on the sidewalk. There's like you can tell people have been like everything's pushed out. But then that's when the people started threatening me. And then when I went to get back, go down, that's when they started throwing rocks and chasing me. Said they're going to kill me and take my gun and whatnot. And
okay.
I don't know what the name of that road though.
Okay. So you get down to that corner, and there's several people there.
Oh, heck
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there's like, there's a bunch, at least half a dozen on the one side, and the other side, I'd say about 12, 13 people.
Okay.
And the guy on the other side actually had a gun. He kept pulling in his thing and pulling the gun out. And that was the black guy. He had a hood on. He had everything was hooded up. And he had like some bag, but I'd never seen his face or nothing. But he's the one originally was like working the crowd up, and then all the rest of the people, that's when they started attacking me after he said something. But he's on the other side of the road, and he took off like before even, you know, the cops showed up or anything. But he had like a I don't know if it's like a ski mask or what, but his face is never shown. But he's the one who kept reaching in for like a gun and whatnot.
Did you see a gun?
Oh, hell
Did
yeah.
you see him?
Hell yeah. He had like one of those little things like a man purse or whatever the guys throw around their thing. Yeah, no, he kept like pulling it out. Yeah, no, I seen it. Like, and he was saying that he was going to kill me, like, but he was across the road, and then that's when all those other people that were doing drugs there on the corner of the 7-Eleven, that's when they hopped up and started chasing me, throwing rocks. I mean, one of the rocks that hit me in the face, I mean, it was about the size of my hand. Like, if it was thrown with any more force, I mean, no telling what would have happened.
And it's a black male, he had a hood and a mask on, and he was across the street. He's the one presenting the gun kind of out of this man purse or satchel thing.
Whatever the
and
thing
he's
is,
just kind of working up the crowd over there.
Right.
Is that right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Did he ever come across the street at all?
Like when it was all going down, he was like starting to come across the street, and then like everybody around him would start going like he didn't come across the street, but he was definitely controlling the crowd.
Okay.
And then I had rocks coming, I mean good sized rocks coming from every direction.
Okay.
I mean, there's cameras down there. You can see what all happened. I'm sure you guys already looked at it.
I haven't gotten to see cameras down there
Yeah,
yet.
it's nuts. I mean, it's all.
Okay. Okay. So.
And then the guy the black guy that was actually seeing his face, he was standing there giving like, talking to the cops right when they showed up. He had like a white shirt on. Okay, now that guy was throwing rocks at me as well. And then I pointed out the other guy who was standing there telling cops, like pointing at me and whatnot. He had like a green backpack on, looked like Middle Eastern or something. That dude was like, I mean, he was throwing like the biggest rocks. And I mean, they're like right there, you know, saying they're gonna kill me and whatnot.
And was the green backpack guy talking to the cops?
After I pointed him out, the gentleman who brought me over here, I don't remember the officer's name, but he, I was like, hey, that guy right there in the right. Anyway, he hopped out, told the one officer, was like, hey, get his.
Cool.
I'm assuming he told him to get his info, but yeah, no, this guy was like walking across almost in an alleyway, and then they.
That's just what I want to make sure is that we contacted that dude.
Oh heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because at first he was like walking off top, pointing him out. I'm like, that's the guy that's throwing rocks at me, like one of the original instigators. But the black guy with the white shirt on that was talking to the cops, yeah, no, he was like there at times. I mean, he was like right there picking up rocks and whatnot and throwing them at me. And I'm just like, dude, like, sure you're not telling the cops that. But I mean, there's so many security cameras down there. I mean, it's got to have him on there with, you know.
Okay. Okay, so at that corner, people are they asking you about what you're doing or filming, or are they just...
Oh, at that point, no, these people, like, I'm walking by, before they even said anything to me, I hear, and my back's turned at this point, hey, let's take his gun and beat him up. And then the guy's like, yeah, let's kill him. Like, that was the first thing. They didn't say nothing. That's the first thing that I heard.
Okay.
And then that's when I started walking back to my vehicle, because I was like, well, crap, this is not good. So I was trying to get back to my vehicle and then, you know, take off and whatnot. And then when everything went down, the crowd, they started like blocking off that way, so I actually couldn't get to my vehicle. And that's when I got out into like the main road. Was like, you know, at that point it must have been at least 18, 19 people hurling rocks, saying they're going to kill me and whatnot.
The crowd's blocking your way to get to your car?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Or heck yeah. I'm
Oh, you don't have to apologize to me about your
Oh,
language.
okay.
That's okay. Okay, so the crowd's blocking you, you're getting rocks thrown at you, then what happens?
I don't know. Everything else after that's kind of a blur. But I mean, I had the people chasing me down the road saying they're going to take my gun, and they're not stopping whatsoever. Like, they just kept coming at me as they're hurling rocks.
Okay. Do you remember any parts about what happened?
I guess what I told you, but no, I mean, it just all happened so fast.
Okay. Do you remember firing your weapon?
Briefly, but I mean, I don't know. It just all happened in the blink of an eye.
Can you tell me what you do remember about firing your gun?
Yeah, I felt like I was gonna die. Like they were gonna kill me.
Okay.
And I've been in combat in Iraq, in Baghdad, and the Diyala province. Like I'm not. I know if somebody's, you know, if it's a threat. Like I mean that. I genuinely thought that they were going to kill me.
Okay. So, what's the last thing you remember right before firing your gun?
I was telling people to leave me alone, get away from me. And this one guy, the black guy with the white shirt, I told him to drop a rock, and he actually dropped the rock and started walking away. But then that's when the guy with like the green backpack, and there's a couple of shirtless guys, and then the guy who tried to take my gun from me. That's when they all like. But the black guy actually, he put down his last rock. But that's about, I was like, put your rock down, and he started walking away. But then at that point, I got guys coming from multiple directions, you know, and those guys are still threatening my life as well.
Okay. When you say threatening your life, or is it based on them coming at you,
No,
or what they're
they
saying?
said they were going to take my gun and kill me when they were at the corner there.
Okay.
I mean, that's, and then you have guys running at you, like, you know, trying to grab for your gun. I mean, that's.
Okay. And who was trying to reach for your gun? Can you describe who that was?
No, I mean, I can't really describe his face at all.
Can you describe anything he was wearing? Anything like that?
No, I mean, this all happened like in a blur. Like, I had multiple people coming at me. Like, that was just the closest person that was to me that was like saying, hey, let's get his gun. Like, they said they were going to get my gun at the corner. But
do you know who was saying that at the corner?
No,
so we
I
can
don't.
try to identify him?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I got it on live stream. You could probably backtrack that or something. And
Okay.
But no, there's people talking across the road, there's people talking there, then there, and then the rocks, once they started flying, I mean, there's people across the road were throwing rocks. I'm not sure, there might have been some bricks too.
Okay. So when you fire your weapon, do you remember how many times you fired it?
Well, one was a warning shot.
Okay.
So I think 2 times.
Okay. And tell me about your warning shot. Was that up in the air?
No,
Where
at the
did
ground.
that go? Okay.
Because that's what we were taught in Iraq, that you go, you know, give a warning shot first. But I mean, after they'd already made their intention, they were going to take my gun away from me, and after a warning shot, that's when the guy, like, really, you know, they were like, I mean, they were going to take my gun and kill me. You guys are going to show up and my head's going to be bashed in like the guy in the freaking LA riots. Because they don't report it on the news, but they're in Louisville, Kentucky. You know, they're pulling white people out of their cars. They're pulling people out that's not drug addicted and just beating them to death. And it's not covered in the news. Like, that does happen, and that's what was going to happen if I hadn't defended myself.
Okay. So you're saying you shot 2 times. So what was the second shot? After your warning shot in the ground, right?
Right.
And then you had a second round. What was that one?
I tried to aim like low into the side where I wouldn't. I mean, it might sound weird, but I don't want to hurt the person. I just want them to stop and not take my gun and kill me or whatnot. So I just remember, don't really remember much, but I wasn't trying to like, you know, shoot him in the head or nothing, or a kill shot or nothing. I was trying to neutralize the threat.
Yeah. Do you remember aiming at any particular part, or, I mean?
No, well, we don't really aim in the infantry. It's more like reflex firing. But no, I wasn't like aiming to like kill him or nothing.
Okay. So when you're getting trained in the Army, what's your main target zone that you're getting trained to hit?
Well, it depends. There's various training in the military.
Okay. So you're not sure where you were aiming?
No. Okay. I didn't say that. I didn't say I wasn't paying attention where I was aiming. Okay. I mean, I was, it was just all like reflex and you know, training took over. But no, I mean, yeah. I wasn't just firing indiscriminately at people or nothing.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, heck no.
So, if you were, you know, kind of in control of your shots or not, and so that's what I'm getting at. I don't want to put words in your mouth, though,
right,
as to what was going through your mind and what your focus was on.
Oh no, I had somebody
in those
coming
moments.
after me. I mean, a whole crowd of people throwing rocks at me, saying they're going to kill me, saying, you know, they're going to take my gun, and just my training took over.
Okay. Did you?
But I'm not. I don't shoot like into the crowd like wildly and whatnot. And the one cop there said something about this lady's back window got hit with something, but that's. I don't see how that could have been me.
Okay.
Because there's no, like, because she's out there on the road and down at the ground. I mean, that's not, like, I don't understand how something went all the way over there and broke. Because that's what they were doing to people in Louisville, is they're breaking their windows as they're trying to get by, because they were blocking off the road as well, all the hooligans. But that's what I thought at first, was one of them broke her window, because I still don't see how anything from me could have broke her back window. That makes no sense.
Okay.
And if you look at the camera from where I was and whatnot, like, yeah, I still don't understand how they're saying that that was me that did her back window.
Yeah, I don't know where the car was at in reference to you, so I'll have to look at that later and take a look. Okay, so then what happened after the second shot goes off?
Like I said, it all happened so fast. I mean, next thing I remember, I was in the cop car, and then the guy pulled me out for some pictures, noticed I was sweating, so he rolled the windows down some.
Okay.
So that was pretty nice of him.
Okay.
And then he had a ride along as well.
It'd be quite a ride along.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Right.
quite, yeah.
Yeah, because I think somebody else had to, or he might have taken back, I don't know. But he might have been waiting out there a while.
Okay. So
And then
I know
the cops told me to, you know, like put everything down and back up. That's
okay. Okay. And what is everything that you left back there?
Like right by my camera thing, there was a pair of like pliers or something. Those were not mine, but I wanted to give them to the cops or something for fingerprints, because that's one of the many things that was thrown at me.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And so there was that, and then there's just the rest of my stuff, everything that pretty much I had on me that it was in my hands, so I could, you know, so I didn't want the cops to shoot me or something. Because these people were like pointing, and they're like, he's a shooter, and pointing at me. I'm like, whoa, dude, like, and these cops are like, I mean, they look like, I was like, man, I'm gonna get shot or something, but thankfully it didn't happen. They were, they didn't shoot me or nothing, so that's cool.
What kind of camera is this? Is it a cell phone? Is it?
Well, I was live streaming from that, yeah.
From your, okay, so that's your camera.
To YouTube, yeah.
Okay, it's a phone. So your phone and pliers, I'm assuming the gun was set down next to it, right?
Whatever's laying there.
Okay. What kind of gun?
What kind of gun did I carry?
Yeah, what were you carrying today?
It was a high point 9mm.
Okay. And any other magazines or anything with it?
No.
Okay. So just the gun and the one magazine that was in with the pistol. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how many rounds it holds?
I don't know.
Okay. Would you have filled it to capacity or something different?
Oh, heck no. There's only 2 bullets in there.
2 bullets? Okay.
Yeah. So there was nothing in there when the cops showed up, or even after that.
Okay.
Well, because I went out target practicing a while ago, and I forgot that I didn't actually, it's not loaded all the way.
Okay. Is it, is the gun registered to you?
Are you asking if I bought the gun?
Yeah, and is it registered to you?
I'm not sure what you mean by registered.
So like when we run a serial number, sometimes it'll come back to a person.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming the store I bought it from would,
okay.
I'm sure they have some sort of record.
Yeah, if you bought it in a store, it should.
Nice.
Where was that at?
Pond 1.
Okay. Where at?
In Idaho.
Okay. Do you know if it was, like how long ago?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, okay, so let's see. Okay, so you talked about some of your, in the Army you had some different kinds of trainings. Can you describe some of that to me involving firearms?
I mean, there's different firearms. There's, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Wherever you want.
I mean, I don't, I'm not sure what you're asking.
Just what types of trainings have you gone through?
Stuff for like rules of engagement and whatnot.
Okay.
Because I mean, over there, like you can't, you'd have to, like, yeah, there's, you know, you don't want to, when you're under stress, like you gotta, like, act in a certain way. So they trained us on like rules of engagement, and you know, I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't know exactly. I'm not being rude or nothing. I'm trying to ask, trying to answer.
Like, what year was that? How long ago was that?
Right.
Was that? How old were you when you did that?
Now, I joined when I was in 2006 when I was 18.
And how old are you now? 36.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would have been about 18 years ago.
Okay. What other kind of training did you go through? Any kind of like combat, fighting, any of that stuff? What'd you go through?
Just the regular infantry stuff.
And you'll have to forgive my ignorance. I was never in the military,
oh,
so
yeah.
You can talk to me like I'm an idiot because
oh.
I've never been in the Army. So.
Yeah, I think you're a little smarter than you're letting on.
Oh, I don't.
Playing it down.
Not when it comes to the military. I promise.
Heck yeah.
So, do you have like defensive tactics training that you had to go through and that kind of stuff? I don't know.
So we're trying to kind of relate it to what we do. Like,
yeah.
So we go through defensive tactics, and for us, that's like the hand-to-hand stuff.
Yeah.
So did you have a hand-to-hand portion of your training?
Yeah, we had some of that. Yeah.
And then like for shooting, when they say, I think kind of what she was getting at was like, we're taught to shoot center of mass. That's generally what we're trained on.
Right.
Were you taught something else, something similar, something different?
Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. It was so long ago.
Okay.
But they say your muscle memory is always there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's kind of part of the question, was we're wondering how much of this is something that was ingrained from training.
Yeah.
If it was.
Well, no, they taught us to, use the least amount of force necessary to neutralize something.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you kill somebody, you can't interrogate them or nothing. Or, but, I mean, there's just different training we had.
Mm-hmm.
But we did a lot of that in, like, Hohensfeld. That's a place there in Germany. It's like a town. And then they, there's nobody lives there. But you can go in there and, like, train and whatnot. And, but that was some of our training.
Yeah.
And then we had live shoot houses there where the the walls would absorb the the bullets, and then you can go in there and they'd have little targets pop up, and then some would be a guy with a gun, and some would be like a woman or something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't you don't want to shoot some woman or a kid or something pops out of nowhere.
No supervisors frown on that.
Right. Well, yeah, and it's you don't want to do it.
Yeah. It's actually some of the same stuff that we do.
Yeah.
Oh, heck
making good decisions,
mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Shooting when appropriate,
mm-hmm.
at the right place, for the right amount of time.
Yeah.
So there's actually some kind of crossover, I think.
Heck yeah.
Okay. And you may have mentioned this earlier, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Have you had any use of force encounters in the past?
What do you mean, like in the Army?
Anytime, including the Army, though.
Are you asking if I was like involved in combat?
Yeah, any kind of use of force, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a shooting use of force either.
Yeah. Well, no, I got my combat infantryman badge, so you only get that if you get shot at and you shoot back at people.
Okay.
That's a good way of describing it.
Yeah.
I've seen the badge, but I didn't know what it meant.
Heck yeah.
But that makes sense. If you get shot at and shoot back, then you get that one. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it kind of, like when you're in the Army, it kind of sets you apart, like on base and whatnot.
Yes.
And it makes the people feel like they're, I don't know, because they're getting paid the same amount and all the danger, so I mean, they got to kind of give them something, I guess. I don't know.
It kind of legitimizes you.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. Okay. So that's in the Army. Anything outside of the Army? Any kinds of uses of forces?
No, nothing outside the Army. This is like the only thing ever.
Okay. No bar fights or anything?
No, heck no.
Okay.
No, like I said, I try to avoid trouble. And I don't even go to bars.
That's good.
It's just wasting money.
I was going to say, that's probably something
really good.
Now I spend most of my time in the woods with my dogs.
Oh, heck yeah. What kind of dogs?
One's like a pit bull looking mix, but he's only about 50 or 60 pounds. But he's like a mix of a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Then the other one, I'm not sure how old she is. I picked her up when I was in Louisville, Kentucky. Because the other dog was, I was working a long day and then he was stuck at the house, and he's like 15 or so. So I got this other dog off Craigslist to keep an eye on him, but I don't know how old she is, or even what kind of dog she is.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like little rescue dogs.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Okay. It was relayed to me at some point. Someone down there mentioned that you were saying you were trying to help people down there.
Help people with what?
I don't know. Someone had said that you had said that to some of the people in the groups down there, that you were trying to help them, and so I was trying to figure out what you meant by that, or did you say that? I don't.
Helping people. I mean, I help spread awareness about like homeless. I don't know if helping people or whatnot.
Okay. You don't recall telling anyone that? That just is what I got told, so I'm trying to...
No, I mean, this all happened so fast.
And you said spread the word about homeless?
Well, yeah, that's the news story that I was doing to begin with was, you know, the homeless crisis, drug epidemic, whatever you want to call it, in Spokane. But, I mean, if people see that, like council members or just people, if they get enough views, they'll, usually that kicks the city into, hey, let's clean up the sidewalk, or hey, let's do this, or, you know, but if I said that, that's what I would mean by that. I mean, I don't have bottles of water or food or nothing to give them. I don't know how it would help them. But.
Okay. So just basically using your position to kind of make people aware.
Yeah, as media, because I didn't realize that Spokane was anywhere near that. Because last time I really like walked around there would have been like 2004, 2005 time frame, and it looked completely different.
It's changed
a little bit. Okay. Just want to clarify that because I had heard that. Talked about that. Okay. Is there anything different that you think could have changed the outcome of what happened?
To pick somewhere else to film, I guess, but I mean, I mean, it's a public sidewalk, there's really nothing, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but...
Yeah. Which is true, obviously, and I don't want to hold that against you.
If I filmed somewhere else, I guess it wouldn't happen, but I mean, that's part of America. I mean,
Absolutely.
I shouldn't be able to not go down a public sidewalk in the city and not be able to live stream.
Sure. Yeah, you should be able to.
But I mean, we could, a lot of stuff I guess could have, I mean.
Was there any sort of, you know, it sounds like they were kind of chirping at you right away, were you fighting, you know, arguing back with anybody? Were you calling names? Were you doing anything?
That's when I tried walking down that road
Mm-hmm.
to actually get back to my vehicle, and that's the road where it happened. My vehicle is like right there on the corner, and that's where I was. I was trying to get to my vehicle.
Okay.
I was trying to leave the scene, you know, because that way, because I mean the way they're talking and everything and the threats, I mean it's clearly not a safe environment, and like I said, I wasn't out looking for trouble or nothing.
I'm the news, and you're interrupting a news broadcast. That is a crime. So, like I said, give me a minute. F you, bitch boy. Shut up and walk away. Okay, so people are pulling out machetes and all this other shit. It's gonna be a bad idea to pull out anything on me, because I'm pro Second Amendment, bitches. I don't have a felony, so I can carry a gun, and I have a concealed firearm permit. Something or another. I don't know the name of the other road. They're back the f up. Back up.
Put it down.
Back up. Back the f up. Yeah, walk away, bitch. Shut up. Shut up.
I was just trying to get back my vehicle to go home.
So looking back on it, is there anything, because you didn't anticipate this.
Hell no.
But sometimes something happens and we look back and we're like, wow, crap. I kind of wish I wouldn't have done X, or I kind of wish I wouldn't have said X, or I kind of wish, is there anything looking back you're like, damn, I wish I would have maybe not done this?
No.
You feel good about it?
No, I don't feel, hell no.
That's not
I
the
feel
right
like
way
shit
to-
right now.
Right, that's not the right way of saying it.
Oh.
But you're comfortable with your actions. Does that make sense?
I mean, I believe I acted appropriately, but
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable right now or nothing. I feel like shit because...
Yes, because the guy's injured, yes. But you don't look back on it with regret the way you handled it.
I never guess somebody got hurt, but I believe that my life was in danger.
Okay. Can I tell you some good news?
What?
Is that you actually care, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
Because we deal with a lot of people that don't. I just kind of, generally speaking, call them broken toys.
Yeah.
They don't have a conscience. They don't have a sense of right and wrong. You actually care, right?
Well, yeah, because, yeah, I don't like to hurt stuff.
Yeah. That wasn't the goal.
No.
And it's kind of weighing on you now.
Well, I mean, I just got it. Not just this, just being in the army and stuff. You don't want to hurt people there either. But
I agree with you.
You know,
it's the same thing for police,
right?
Yeah, I've been in a couple shootings, and I would have preferred not to be. Right, but yeah. So when you look back on this, is there anything you wish you would have done different?
Not been. I mean, trying to be a news person, I guess.
Okay.
But no, as far as this situation, I don't think I did anything wrong.
Okay.
But I do kind of wish I hadn't, tried to be a news person because now, all the chaos and everything. And
yeah, it's hard.
But I wasn't going out there looking for trouble or nothing.
Okay.
I think that's all I've got at the moment. I need to take a bathroom break. Can I get you some more water?
Oh no, I drank the whole thing. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask a couple of questions?
Yes, go ahead.
Tell me about the guy that you shot.
What about him?
What I'm sitting over here trying to understand. So I'm trying to get inside your mind.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. You and I met about 16 minutes ago, right?
Right.
So I don't know you from Adam.
No.
So I'm trying to figure out how we wound up here in this little room instead of just hanging out at the woods playing with your dogs. That would have been a much better circumstance.
Oh,
right?
heck yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how we wound up here. So I'm trying to get inside your brain. So I'm asking you some kind of personal questions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So tell me about the guy that you shot. What did you see?
Like right when it happened, or?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I seen the guy lunging for me, and after what they had said and everything, I felt like they were trying. I mean, they were trying to take my gun from me. Like they were, because I didn't have it pointed at nobody or nothing. I just had it unholstered, pointed at the ground.
Videos and pictures of us, bro. Look, how you feel, bro? You taking a gun out and you taking pictures and videos? Yeah. He got a gun.
Here, zoom in on him. Hey, he got strapped too. Wait!
Yeah, you pull a gun on a girl, bro. You a bitch.
I'm not excited nothing. I'm a member of the press. I'm a member of the press.
Do it, bitch!
Go there! Hey!
What the fuck? Whoa!
And then as I was walking away, because at that point they were already throwing rocks and threatening me and everything, and then I just remember the guy, you know, it all just happened all at once.
Can you describe that guy to me?
I think light brown clothes.
Okay. Just got overall.
I don't know.
Okay. And so, when you fired, were you
I think
firing?
he might have had a coat on too.
Okay, that's good. Light brown overall. White male, black male, Hispanic?
White person, I believe.
Okay. Male or female?
Oh, it is a male.
White male, brown overall, probably a coat.
Yeah, right? I mean, there's so many people coming at me, and then
100%. Just give me
but
your passion.
I'm not trying to give an impression I wasn't like paying attention, you know, to my gun discharge or nothing.
No, again, we deal with dum-dums. You don't seem like that. You seem like a pretty intentional guy that's well trained, right?
Right.
So that's why we're trying to figure out how we wound up here.
Right.
So the guy that you shot. Tell me about. So he was a white male, probably wearing brown. And so what made you think that I needed to take this guy out of all those people?
I was the nearest person, and he was like lunging for me.
Okay.
Because I'd already been backing down the road. I'd already backed down like 20, 30 feet at that point, and they were still coming charging at me, and rocks were being thrown.
Okay. And so was he the closest, or was he the most aggressive? Or
well, no, I mean that was the nearest threat. I mean, if anybody could have grabbed my gun at that point, because I had him over here, and then I had, you know, more people. Like they were dividing my attention, trying to get around me and whatnot.
Gotcha. And so, how did you select that guy? Does that make sense?
I think it would be because this first person. I mean, they're like right there, and I mean that's obviously the nearest threat would be the guy who's closest. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, he was close enough because, you know, 21-foot rule. I mean, anybody within 21 feet, I mean, this guy's like freaking like right there. I mean, if he any stronger of a lunge, I mean, he would have had my gun at that point. But I was still backing up at the time.
Yes. How close do you think he was to you when you fired not the warning shot but the actual shot?
I don't remember the exact, but it felt
closer
like
closer than her.
Yeah, I would say about like right here or so.
You could have maybe reached out and swatted him.
Oh yeah,
roughly.
Yes.
And I understand that you're trying to recall something that is probably a bit difficult, right?
Right.
Okay. And you selected him because he was the closest.
Well, I mean, he was a threat. I mean, he was
the closest threat.
Yeah, I wasn't selecting people or nothing.
Maybe that wasn't the right
Oh
word.
no, I just didn't want you to think I'm out there like, oh, I'm gonna kill them, we kill them. Like I was, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just person. I mean, that I felt like this person's about to grab my gun, and then even if he doesn't take it away from me, all these other people, and then with the rocks and everything, I mean, I'm gonna be dead here pretty soon.
Do you remember if he had anything in his hands?
I don't.
Okay. And so he was the one, really based on he was the closest threat.
Yeah, but they were all, I mean, there was multiple people saying that they're
right.
going to take my gun. And then at that point, I'd already backed away like 20 or 30 feet down the road. And they were still, I mean, they're like right there on me.
Trying to get back towards your car.
Oh, hell yeah. I was just trying to get to my truck and leave.
Okay. Do you remember, does your camera that you were using, or phone that you're using, does it record to the phone as well as live stream? Is it also recorded on your phone, or is it only?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Where do you, if you're going to edit it and stuff, where do you grab it off YouTube?
Oh, if it's a live stream, it's not edit. It's
Yes, but if you wanted to edit it later, where is it stored? Is it stored at YouTube?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not really tech savvy.
That's okay. But you're not sure if it's on your phone as well, like on the video, like camera?
I couldn't answer that, sir.
Okay. Do you remember what actually split your lip here?
I mean, I don't remember the exact thing, but that was about the time I seen the wrench thing, but there was rocks coming, and I couldn't tell you for certain what, but it was something, because my whole side of my face right here is still kind of...
Yeah, no, I thought you were chewing Copenhagen at first. And then
I got lobbed with like a rock or something.
Yes. No, that makes more sense. Okay.
Do you know if that was before or after the shots went off?
Oh, that was before.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah.
And one of the things we didn't really clarify is, what were you aiming for when you did that second shot?
Just to get the person to stop.
Yes, but where were you aiming?
I guess like right here.
Okay, kind of center of mass off just a little bit to the...
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to, hit him in the head or nothing, or, because I didn't even want to have to shoot to begin with, I mean.
Yeah.
But, I mean, these guys, they're not stopping, and they're, like, right on me at that point.
Yeah. And so kind of like lower, you were kind of off to the side, kind of that's what you're motioning towards.
Yeah, just, that area.
Or like kind of wound him.
I mean, I wasn't thinking wound or maim or anything. I just
stop him.
Was right.
Okay. And do you remember what kind of ammo you carry in the gun?
No.
No, just whatever you have.
It's 9mm.
Yeah. All right. That's kind of all the question. Any questions for us?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll take a little break. Hit the head real quick. We'll come back and chat some more.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. Need a snack or anything?
No.
Okay.
Soda, we got soda too, if water's...
You got a tissue or something?
Yep. We can do that.
Grab you some of those, be right back.
You might get like the last 3 here.
Oh, heck yeah, thanks.
Yep.
How we doing? Do we need any more water, tissues, or anything?
Yeah, thanks.
Cool.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, kind of clumsy like that.
Oh, me too.
Okay. Alright, I got something to drink. Took a bathroom break.
Nice.
Sure. Okay, so I've got a few follow-up questions for you. Okay, so you mentioned doing some target shooting. Was that today or just recent that you said you were doing some practice shooting?
I don't know, I'd have to think about that.
Okay. So when you are going target shooting, what do you use for your targets?
Just paper.
Okay. So what's
soda
your...
cans.
Okay, soda cans and paper.
Heck yeah.
What, any particular kinds of targets? Are they silhouettes? Are they...
No, a can is like a soda can, and then like a paper plate or something.
Okay.
Or if you have an old piece of wood, you can just draw a little circle on that.
Okay. So they're smaller targets.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just something to like shoot at. I'm not out there, not a picture of Osama bin Laden or nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you probably have to pay extra for those. Yeah.
Might.
Well, definitely going to cost more than just a paper plate or a soda can, so. Okay. So there's not anything where you're, using center mass as kind of your, point of aim. It's just whatever else you're using, soda can, plates, wood.
Well, yeah, soda can, you just kind of, you just look at it.
It's a small target, obviously.
Right.
Okay.
It's free, so.
Free is good. I like that. You had mentioned the 21 rule. Can you tell me about that?
The 21-foot rule?
Yes.
Well, you guys know about it. You're taught about that.
Well, we are, but I just want to hear from your perspective because I don't know if it's the same. Right, your training was like 18 years ago? Is that right?
No, I'm talking about the 21-foot rule in general.
Well, see, that's kind of the deal. Like I said earlier, we're trying to get inside your head.
Right.
Because here's the deal. You shot somebody, right?
Right.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So we're trying to understand what you were thinking so that...
I'm not out in the woods practicing with silhouette targets, if that's what you're asking, and like, looking for an opportunity to shoot somebody. Like, that's the only time I've ever shot, outside the military. Like, that's not, and that's been a while since I've been out. I'm not out there, shooting silhouettes and, oh man, I hope I get to kill somebody today. Like, that's not, what I'm doing.
And that's not the accusation.
Oh, yeah.
But we got to figure out where your mind is.
Right.
And I'm just going to be blunt. She's nice. I'm not quite as nice. You keep dancing around the issues. Okay?
Right.
Like when you told us that you don't really remember what's going on, what happened. That's not true. I'll tell you why. I deal with dipshits, okay? I deal with some dumb motherfuckers. You are not that. You are a smart man, you're intentional, and you have values. If you didn't have values, you wouldn't be out supporting the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, correct?
Right.
You're trying to do the right thing, correct?
Right.
Help us help you.
I just felt like the questions you guys were asking was trying to get me to admit like I'm some, I don't know.
No, what we got to know is what's in your brain.
Right.
Because, and so here's what I would ask, is don't say, like there was a question about targets, you're like, I don't remember. That's not true, okay? Again, you are a smart man. But if we want to help you, we have to know what you're thinking. Does that make sense? Because of the severity of what happened.
Right.
So what you don't want is at the end of this, which we write our report, to say he was ambiguous, he wasn't sure what he was doing, he avoided questions, and so we don't really know why he shot somebody. Does that make sense?
I was in fear for my life.
And that's a great statement on top, but we need details. Okay?
Yeah.
We have to know where your brain's at. So when she asks you specific questions, I would give specific answers. And here's the problem, is if you dance around the issue, it appears that you're being misleading.
No, I'm just trying not to.
It
seems like I just felt like you guys were trying to get a gotcha question to like me.
I need to know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And without that, we have to assume.
Right. No, I never went out there looking for trouble. I wasn't.
And that's not the accusation.
Oh, okay.
That's not the
I
accusation.
didn't know what you're trying to ask.
But here's part of the problem. If I make a traffic stop and you start being evasive, I think that you're an axe killer out of Texas with a body in the trunk. In reality, you might just not have insurance. Does that make sense? If I'm talking to somebody, but when they start dancing, then it starts piquing my interest. So all I'm asking is that you just help us understand where you come from, how you got here, and why you were here. Does that make sense?
Right.
So we can explain it away. But if we can't explain it, if we're like, he gave us a whole bunch of details, and then right up when the shooting happened, he went blank. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, stress-induced amnesia.
That's not this though. Because right after that, you start giving us answers. Okay? And I'm not trying to trap you. What I'm trying to do is to get you just to tell us.
Right.
We want to
I mean,
tell
you
you.
asked about like the coat and everything, and
Yep, 100%. That's right.
why I was saying like some stuff.
Yes.
You know, it's not all.
And that's the stuff we need.
Right.
Because without that, somebody else could just assume that you went down there causing problems to shoot somebody.
No, I didn't.
And I don't think that either. Again, I'm a big First Amendment guy, and I'm a big Second Amendment guy. But help us help you, Jerry Maguire. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then we have to just assume.
Right.
And somebody else that reads the report has to assume. And maybe he's just some asshole that came over here to kill people. Is that the case?
No.
No, I agree with you. But if you don't tell us why you're here, what you were doing, what you were thinking in that moment, where you aimed, don't tell me you don't know where you aimed. Okay? If you say, I don't want to answer that question, I'm like, cool, I get you. But don't tell me you don't know, because, again, you are an intentional smart man. Right? You have good experience. Help us understand what was going on, and don't just say, because I was in fear for my life. That's a good starting statement,
Well,
right?
what people are saying about they're going to take my gun away.
Yes, I get that. But when she asks you specific questions, she needs specific answers. So we can explain specifically what you were doing, why you were doing. His training was this. He reacted this way. He did this thing. Well, we can't say he was in the Army, but he forgot all his training. When it came time to pull the trigger, he didn't. He blacked out. Do you understand how bad that sounds?
Right.
It sounds like you're lying. I don't think you're a liar. Right?
No, I'm not.
I 100% agree with you. That's why I would ask you just to tell her the truth, so we can explain in that moment why you did what you did. Because it could be completely reasonable, correct?
Right.
But if you don't tell us, we don't know. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. So, where were you aiming when you shot the guy?
I guess center mass.
Okay,
I mean,
and that's reasonable. That's what we do. That's an honest answer. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't trying to kill him or nothing.
And nobody's saying that.
Well, because center mass sometimes, I mean, you could hit it like...
You
might hit
could,
a
but you're also
organ or
trying to
something.
end the threat, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not worried about semantics.
Right. Right, you're trying to stop the threat.
Yes, I was.
And that is my biggest target.
Thank you.
We're
Thank
going to
you
go
for the
with
honest
that,
answer.
right?
I'm trying to be honest. I just, you watch these shows and people get railroaded, and I just didn't know what you guys were asking.
We're not that smart.
Yeah, you are.
We just want the truth. That's the one thing that we're good at, is finding the truth. That's what we want.
Heck yeah.
And again, why are you crying? Because you have a heart, right?
I guess.
No, you do.
Yeah.
You do. So help us help you by telling us the truth. Even if it fucking sucks. And there's going to be a couple questions that she's going to have to ask you, and they're going to suck. They are. But I just need the truth, because that is what frees you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what builds credibility. So as much as it sucks, just tell the fucking truth. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so tell me about this 21-foot rule that you were taught. I want to hear it from kind of your mindset.
Somebody can sprint and get to you and take your weapon within 21 feet.
Okay.
And this guy, I mean, there was a whole crowd of them. I mean, they were a lot closer to 21 feet. And, but yeah, that's what we're taught, that, you know, anything within a 21-foot like distance, that's they could potentially kill you. They could take your life.
Okay, so that 21-foot rule is they don't necessarily have to be armed. It's just the fact that they're in that proximity that they
Well, I mean,
can
their
be able to
intent
get
as
to you.
well. If they've made their intent clear that they're going to disarm you, and it's a crowd of people, because over there we had people that they wouldn't have weapons, but then they push like minor kids to the front and try to get them to grab soldiers' weapons and whatnot. And
well, because they knew you were ROEs.
Right. And then they'd have them like little bouquets of flowers and have like a grenade in there and have the kid hold the grenade until he got up there and then just let it go and whatnot. That don't have nothing to do with the price of tea in China, but we're talking about, you know, people getting in close and whatnot.
Okay. And that is what you were taught, obviously, 18 or so years ago back in the Army.
Well, that's when I joined the Army, but we had, you know...
recurring training, probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I never, you know, did anything outside the rules of engagement or anything there. And that's, you know, you can look at my record.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I never acted inappropriately or committed war crimes or nothing. Or.
Okay. Okay, got that one. Okay, so today in particular, so it looks like you've got a concealed weapons permit, is that right? Do you have a concealed carry permit?
I mean, I did. I'm not sure if it's expired. Probably expired, maybe.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out why today in particular did you decide to open carry?
Oh, because the guy with the machete down there that I seen, who hopped out, the guy and some like a little Native American guy with like a little red hat, and the guy with the red hat's like, I don't bang. He threw his hat away.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy's like standing out there with a machete.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I was like just starting around the 7-Eleven. So that's why I went back to my vehicle, because I didn't have a gun on me at the time. And that's when, because I'm like, well, this guy's hopping out of his vehicle with a machete trying to chase people.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously not a safe, you know. But I didn't think that anything like this would happen. I thought that it was just like between the, you know, the gangs or the drugs or something. I thought I'd be safe as being a member of the press. But I wasn't going down there looking for trouble.
Okay. So why open carry versus concealed carry though?
Because this thing is open carry.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm just wondering if there's any particular reason you like to open carry versus concealed carry.
Well, they say when you open carry that usually it deters people away from, and they won't, you know. But that's just, some people tell you that, some people won't. Other people say carry concealed because, like that lady in Walmart who went up and shot the guy in the back of the head because he didn't know that. So there's an active shooter in Walmart years ago, and this Good Samaritan went to shoot the active shooter, and when he pulled his gun out, the lady came out of nowhere. The shooter actually had somebody with him, and she shot the guy who was trying to stop the shooting. But they
I heard about it. I don't remember.
That was years ago.
Yes.
But some people say to carry concealed that way if there is a shooting, and then people don't know, hey, shoot the person who's carrying a gun.
I think part of what she's trying to get to is we're just trying to figure out where your mind's at.
Oh, I was trying to avoid trouble, and okay. I just I seen the guy with the machete. I'm like, well, obviously I got to carry something, but then I didn't want to, you know. I mean, I just picked open carry because open carry, you know.
Did you have a concealed carry?
I mean, that's mainly I can't carry concealed, so open carry is, you know.
How come you can't?
Well, because I don't have the concealed right now.
Oh, you're like.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it's expired.
It's expired. Okay.
But open carry.
Yeah.
I talked to somebody before. I called the police department and asked them.
No, I agree with you. I was just curious. Why you
and
did.
It was kept in the trunk as well, so.
Your gun today was.
Yeah.
I got you.
And then after I went down there and seen the guy with the machete and whatnot in the SUV, and that's when I went back and got that, and I just continued recording at that point.
Okay. Was there, so at any point, it sounds like obviously things turned quickly. At any point did you think about calling police? To try
I only had the one phone that was live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these people, I was constantly on the move, like backing away from them, because I mean, they're constantly coming at me, throwing rocks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have the opportunity. I mean, I can't stop the live stream. That's proof of what's going on. And no, the whole time I was backing up until I seen sirens, and then I went towards the sirens,
mm-hmm.
you know, and then dropped everything and whatnot. But no, once I heard the police and everything, I actually started moving towards them because I wasn't running away from the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, you know, give my side of the story and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I didn't really remember what you just asked.
So, at any point, did you think to stop recording, just call 911 and get some help?
Well, I mean, it stopped the live streaming, and then to like call. I mean, I got these people on me, like they're throwing rocks, like
mm-hmm.
pelting me in the face with the rocks. Like I really didn't honestly have an opportunity to call 911.
Okay.
Because I mean, these people were on me like a pack of hyenas.
What about asking anyone else to call for you?
I mean, most of the people I've seen down there were, I mean, they're with that crowd. I don't think they're going to, I mean, I guess I could have said, hey, would you call 911, but...
It didn't strike you as real, like, law enforcement friendly?
Oh, heck no. No, none of the people down there did. That's why I was trying to get away from the...
Okay. Okay. Okay, so when we took our break, we were able to go and take a look at some of the YouTube stuff. So on your page, at some point, there's this compilation of people with pepper spray in the media.
I took all those from other people. That was none of me.
Yeah.
Mr. Accountability, he actually put together a compilation of pepper spray, and then I just took that video and then just, if you put like a little bit of, it's called fair use, if you just say something in there or if you add something to it, it's not stealing their content. And so that's what I did was I just took Mr. Accountability's, because he already had the playlist together and everything.
Okay. And again, just getting inside your brain. Did you have any pepper spray with you? Is there a reason that you choose to carry a gun versus any other kind of machete, knife, pepper spray?
Well, I mean, machete, that's not, you can't say that's assault. I mean, I would think that...
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. It's like, how did you wind up... That's a big deal to go put a gun on.
Right.
So we're just trying to figure out where you're...
Well, I seen a guy walking around with a machete, and that's when I...
And so why not pepper spray? Did you have pepper spray?
Yeah, I had pepper spray.
Was it with you?
Right here in my pocket.
Is it still with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just...
Did they already get it off you?
No.
Oh.
I just assumed that, I mean, they knew it was in there.
I got you.
Do you have anything else on you they haven't gotten out?
I don't have my wallet and everything.
Let's do this. Let's do a quick frisk.
No, I didn't sneak nothing in. That was all, they patted down and everything.
No worries.
What's that?
Oh, no, I say I wasn't sneaking nothing in.
No. That's not the accusation. I'm a little guy, so we gotta be careful.
Okay.
Any other weapons on you?
No.
Knives?
No.
Nothing like that? Or in a belly? Spread your legs for me real quick.
And there, actually one guy did get sprayed with pepper spray, but they kept on coming.
From you?
Oh, yeah. The guy was, he was like right there, and I mean, you can see it in the live stream, the pepper spray part.
So I just watched it.
Because that was on Division, and then I was trying to get back to my car on the other road.
Gotcha, you're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So did you actually spray somebody?
One person, yeah.
Did it work?
I mean, they kind of backed up, but everybody else is still coming at me.
Gotcha.
And I'm sorry, I missed it. At what point was that? Was that before the
where
shooting?
was that
After that?
That was before the shooting.
Okay. Do you remember roughly who it was that might have gotten sprayed, so we can try to track him down?
No, they all kind of. He said he was friends with the guy, or something.
With which guy?
He said, "Why are you messing with my friends? Why are you messing with my friends?" And I was just like, "Dude, I'm trying to get out of here." I was like, "Leave me alone." And they just like a bunch of zombies just came at me. But when I sprayed the guy, he did kind of stop, but everybody else, and then that's when they started. I mean, rocks started coming even more at that point.
Gotcha.
Okay, so at some point in all of that, before the shooting,
I got one person with pepper spray, but
okay.
And that didn't even come. And I'm not trying to hide stuff from you. That just actually came to me that I pepper sprayed the guy once he started talking about it.
100%.
And that's in the live stream. I mean, you can see him.
Can I be honest?
What?
I can usually tell when people are lying, and I know that you're not. That was a genuine, just kind of overstep. But when we were talking about the targets and you were dancing around it, that was not being honest. That makes sense.
I just wasn't sure.
I know. But But now we're on the same
dancing
page.
around the question. Oh, heck yeah.
Now we're on the same page. The path of righteousness.
Do you have anything else not on the video topic?
Not on the. What? So sometimes I have to ask direct questions, and I literally have to preface it with, "I'm not trying to be a dick," but you know what I mean? But it's just better to ask the question so that I can hear from you.
Right.
Like one of the things that kept standing out when you guys were talking about this, dude, the 21-foot rule assumes a knife. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, I didn't know what the guy had in his pocket or anything.
But that's the part that concerns me, is that you didn't know. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
No, not really.
So, we can't shoot people if we don't know. Right? So, like, the 21-foot rule, I completely agree with. Some dude charges me with a knife, I'm going to light him up, right? He's going to get the mag dump.
Yeah.
But this guy, like you told me this guy you didn't know if this guy even had anything.
Well, they said that they were going to take my gun, and that's what, I mean, they're throwing rocks and they're like charging at me.
I'm talking about the guy you shot.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was like the closest one to me, trying to grab a hold of me and grab my gun.
Gotcha, okay.
And at that point, if they would have took my gun, I mean, I would have been on the ground.
Agreed, but the 21-foot rule doesn't really apply because he wasn't armed, right?
Okay.
That's my so I'm just trying to see if there's something I'm missing. Like, you're like, oh no, he did have a.
Oh no, I was saying the 21 foot about like if somebody's close enough. I wasn't saying nothing about stabbing or nothing. I wasn't trying to be.
So it doesn't really apply to this one, right?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think so because the 21-foot rule assumes a knife.
Gotcha.
And this guy didn't have anything. And so I'm asking if there was anything else, maybe that if you saw something, a ninja star, or I don't know.
I mean, he was one of the people throwing rocks.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we can. Okay. There's that. I'm trying to figure that out. I think most of them were kind of related. Because we watched the video and there was some concerns.
Yeah. So, okay. So earlier when we had talked, you said you weren't arguing, you weren't doing anything as far as like initiating, creating conflict.
Well, I said the guy that was at the 7-Eleven to begin with when I was walking around, who told me to stop recording the guy with the machete.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, no, I wasn't like using fighting words. I wasn't provoking nobody.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Brother, you want to think about that? We just watched the video.
Okay.
Okay. I've got some.
No,
Okay. 1:45 into your video, you say "fuck you, bitch boy." At the 4-minute mark, it's gonna be a bad idea if they pull anything out on me because I'm pro Second Amendment, bitches. I don't have a felony, so I can carry a gun, and I have a concealed firearm permit.
Well, yeah, the guy that's when I went to get the machete, or when he had the machete.
Okay.
And no, I did say bitch boy, but I mean, the guy was saying stuff to me, so but that guy didn't have nothing to do with the whole event.
Hold on. 8:36. A guy comes out of the 7-Eleven and flips you off because you're recording him. So you yell, "Bite me, bitch."
Yeah, those people had nothing to do with the incident.
At 11-minute mark, you've got a camera pretty close into someone's face that's just coming across the street. So he starts chirping at you.
Well, I was zooming in.
You yell at him to back away and to back up, and then as he's doing so, you say, "Yeah, walk away, bitch. Shut up, shut up." At the 12:15-minute mark, you're filming across the street, and it looks like there's a guy in a jersey that kind of starts running towards you. At that point, you start yelling at him to back the fuck up numerous times, but you stay there. You don't go back to your truck or anything. And at that point you're yelling that you feel threatened, but you remain there. You even are yelling about this guy has a gun, but you stay there.
Yeah, I had to figure out which way I was going. But everything that I said, none of it violates Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire, which is fighting words.
True. But do you think that was smart?
I wouldn't do it again if, and
I agree with that.
Here in that context, it sounds really immature and stupid, but I wasn't trying to provoke anybody into it.
So in the city of Spokane, each of those times that you're doing those things, granted it's a misdemeanor, but very much disorderly conduct, and you can get arrested for it because you're provoking a fight. Those are words or conduct that would
likely cause a confrontation.
So
okay, I didn't realize that. I was going off of Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire.
Well, let's take the legalese out of it, and let's just use common sense. Do we think that going down to an area where a bunch of people are on drugs and screaming at them, and then as they're walking away say, yeah, that's right, bitch? Does that make sense? It just doesn't look good.
Right. Yeah, it's not.
And that's why I asked the question earlier, because we were going to go watch this, right? Is there anything that you're like, looking back, you're like, that probably wasn't the best?
Yeah, it wasn't good acting that way, but my intentions weren't to provoke anybody. Stuff was being said to me, and First Amendment, you can say stuff back, but I wasn't trying to provoke anybody.
you can with some parameters. When you're saying certain things that's going to provoke a fight or a confrontation, that can be a crime.
Right. I only responded to what people were saying. I didn't actually.
Yeah, but does that?
But your actions can also.
Talk.
Right. Your actions can also kind of provoke that kind of a response out of somebody. Does that make sense? It's pretty. Do you think it's unreasonable that people are getting irritated having a camera in their face?
Well, it wasn't in their face. You can see the city cameras down there at the stoplights. They'll prove that I was zooming in. I wasn't in their face. But as a member of press, yes, I do have the right to go around in public areas and record.
You do, but here's the deal. NBC's not down there saying, yo, what's up, bitch? Walk away from me, bitch. I have not seen CBS down there doing that. So we can say a member of the press, and I agree, because I want you down there, right? I think your intentions are good. We have to be able to explain this.
Right.
We have to be able to
that sounds pretty stupid what you just read.
Well, and that's our concern.
Yeah.
Honestly, our supervisor's kind of a dick. And he's going to ask the question, why was this guy doing that? And if I'm like, well, I don't even know, he's going to like, well, then you suck as a detective. So we have to ask that question, like, why? Because you could have walked around quietly and filmed. Instead, you're chipping at people too, right? And can I throw out an idea? And if I'm wrong, just tell me, because I don't know you. But controversy sells, right? It gets views. Does that help the channel a little bit? Like if it's more exciting? Does that make sense? Does that help get you? What makes you money on YouTube? Is it the views or the subscribe or both?
The views.
The views. The subscribers help or does it matter?
That depends on how much you get paid. You get paid per view, but there's it gets paid more the more subscribers you have.
Gotcha. So you get paid by the view, but if you have more subscribers, the pay per view goes up.
Yeah, I think so.
Roughly.
Yeah.
So is that part of the, I don't know, the drama? Does it help the channel, I guess? Because you're saying you're trying to grow the channel. Does it? I'm trying to figure out why you were doing it.
No, I wasn't trying. I was just trying to get a news story, but I didn't. If I knew it was going to turn out the way it was, I wouldn't even went down there.
No, and I agree with that. But before this, why were you chipping? Why were you part of the problem? Is what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I didn't realize I was. I was just responding, with what people were saying. I should have been more mature. And
I agree. So, do you have any idea why?
I was just responding to what they were saying.
Because you were running your suck a little bit reckless. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't. I thought I was in the confines of Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire.
You can use whatever names you want.
Oh no, that's the freedom of speech one.
And I agree, but doesn't make sense to stand on the corner of 3rd and Division and yell at a bunch of drug abusers, and then when they start backing away, say, "That's right, bitch." You know what I'm saying? No?
Well, no, that's yelling at drug abusers. No, that's not that's stupid.
Okay. That was the part that concerned us when we went and watched it. We're like, so, and that's why I asked about the subscribers
Yeah,
and drama.
that was. You know, I wasn't trying to cause drama, but that was immature. My response.
I was just trying to figure out why you were doing it. That was my question. Because you seem like a nice, polite, rational guy.
I am.
Well, that's the problem. Is I'm talking to you, but then I go watch this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why was he doing this?
I guess I don't know. I shouldn't be yelling at people or saying rude stuff.
Do you have any idea why you did?
No, I was just filming the news.
Looking back, is there anything you regret?
Yeah, I was saying
those things.
Just going out and filming, period. I regret even becoming a news reporter.
Could we agree you could have done it a little more low key?
Yeah, I should have just not done any filming at all.
Just walked around quietly and filmed without open carry.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
And again, I want to vote Trump in 2024, but we know that causes fights, right? It causes consternation.
You're right.
So that's what we're trying to put together. We have this nice, polite person who's from the military, did well in the military. Do you have any criminal record?
I got inattentive driving, and then
that's not a big deal. And so we're trying to put. We have a service person who is polite and respectful, who's honest, but who's doing these things, and we're just trying to figure out why. Does that make sense?
A lapse of judgment, I guess. I'm not trying to dance around the question. I don't really
No.
have.
I believe you. Okay.
I don't have a whole lot right now extra. I think all my questions were answered for the most part.
So going back, you create one round off into the ground to try and
deter the people, make them go away.
And then one round center of mass on this dude, the one that was the closest to you, who you felt was a threat.
Right.
But you didn't actually see a weapon on him.
Oh no, he was lunging at me like to grab my gun.
Okay.
And there was multiple people right there, and I had rocks coming at me.
Okay.
And I felt at the time that they were going to take my gun away and kill me.
Have you heard of officer-induced jeopardy?
No.
So basically it's when a police officer is part of the problem. They create part of the bad thing that happens. So the example is, bad guy wants to leave in a car. Cop steps in front of the car, and then the car starts to drive forward, and he lights him up. They come up with this term, officer-induced jeopardy. Basically, that guy, yes, suspect was starting to drive over him, but cop stepped in front of the car, and they're saying, it used to be a thing, now they're like, don't do something that contributes to a use of force. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that's kind of where I'm worried about this one.
Right.
To be blunt. Because I have a nice normal dude who I actually share beliefs with, which doesn't happen very often in these rooms, right? Usually, my thing is I talk to pedophiles. That's what I do. All day long. I spend 3 hours in here talking about diddling kids. So coming in and talking to a normal person is actually a relief. And I mean, ironically, that I share values with, because I believe in the first, I believe in the second. In fact, I will probably move to Idaho just because of that, because Washington, no bueno, right? I'm a police officer, and I can't buy a normal capacity magazine because I'm the problem. So that's why we're taking the time to have this conversation. I mean, it's midnight on Friday. There's a lot of other places we'd rather be.
Right.
We could just bounce. But the problem is, if we do that, then we don't get all of it. We don't get your side of it. We don't know what was going on in your head. We don't know why you pulled the trigger on a dude. That makes sense?
Right. Is he okay?
No, he's not okay. You shot him in the chest. He's not okay. Nobody's okay after that. So let's be very clear. This is serious.
Right.
And we're here because we want your side. So if there's things to say, now is the frickin' time, right? Because when we leave, there's no more.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So is there anything else we need to know about this?
I don't know what to say.
Can we agree that you were part of the problem?
I shouldn't have been talking to people.
No, I don't know. I disagree with that. I think you could have talked to people. I think if you went up to her and she's homeless, you're like, hey, sister, what's going on? I'm with the press. Can you tell me how you wound up down here? Can I hear your story? Right? Can you tell me about addiction? I don't know anything about addiction. Can you tell me about it? Because I want to get the word out. Right?
Right.
That's different than, hey, so what's going on? Are you doing drugs here? Are you what are you doing right here? Like this. Does that make sense?
Right.
It's a different vibe. People want to talk. People want to tell you their story. They do. People want to be heard. They want to be known. People will tell you shit they shouldn't tell you. But that's not what happened. That's why my concern is that you were part of the problem. That you contributed to this. Maybe unintentionally, but going to 3rd and Division, open carry, and then putting a camera, and there was at least a couple people you put a camera in their face, right? There was the dude walking across the street. That was in the first few minutes that I watched. And then he literally walks away from him and you start talking shit to him. That's my concern, is I've got a good normal guy who I share values with, who's a little fuckered up right now. So now is not the time to play word games or spout off court precedents, right?
Right.
Because we center punched a dude. So that's where we are. And quite frankly, we could go write our report and not do diddly about interviewing you. We don't need to. You filmed the whole thing. We want to know why. Because again, we think you're a good dude and there is a good reason. Is there any chance, again, I'm just trying to figure this out, is there any chance that you just overreacted a little bit? Or you panicked a little bit? Or
no, I mean, everything happened so fast. I don't know if I seen a knife or what I seen. But, I mean, my training, I've never in the military or even outside the military, I've never shot anybody that was, unjustified. But that, I mean, I genuinely felt, because I had rocks coming, hitting me in the face. I had these guys here talking about take my gun away, and then the guy leaps for my gun.
Why didn't you just turn around and book it?
There were so many of them coming at me.
Here's the problem. At one point, your camera pans around, and there's nobody going down Short Street.
Right, but if I turned around and started running, I mean, they're right there on my tail, and they're going to overtake me at that point.
The way it looked in the video was you were antagonizing, you were engaging, you know what I mean? You could have just left. And that's my question, is how come you didn't just leave? Not even book it. Just leave.
I thought about running, but then that's the image I had was getting caught, somebody tackling me from behind, or that guy that was across the street that was brandishing that handgun.
So here's the deal. If you were that concerned, can I be blunt?
What?
Why don't you just shut the fuck up and stop running your suck? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You run your mouth reckless and bad shit happens. That's just life. Why didn't you just shut the fuck up and walk away? You have a reason?
I did. I felt like if I turned my back and ran away from them, that they would.
That's not what I said. What did I say?
What?
Shut the fuck up and walk away.
That's good advice.
That's why I'm looking at this. Now, granted, it's hindsight, which is not fair, correct? But that's my concern when I watch this. Is I see a dude who's like, I felt like I was defending myself, but I also see a dude who's running his mouth reckless and part of the problem. And then when the camera pans around, there's nothing behind you. Failed to just kind of book it down Short Street, down to Pine, which is where your car was, right?
Okay.
Instead, stood in the middle of Division and not just a little bit, over and over and over. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was exercising my First Amendment, but that's pretty.
Let me ask you this: do you think that I can? There's a whole bunch of First Amendment shit that I can do that's still stupid.
Yeah.
In the state of Idaho, do you have to wear a helmet when you ride a motorcycle?
I don't know.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's smart.
Yeah, that's how you get crayons for Christmas the rest of your life.
Yeah, and that's also how you shoot a dude downtown. Make sense? Is exercising your right, but maybe not in a smart way. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
So that's my question, is how come you didn't just shut it, turn around, and walk away? Do you know? And here's the deal. Don't tell me because I was afraid of getting tackled, or because you could have just quietly walked away. Did some ego get involved in it? Were you annoyed at them?
No, it was not ego.
Were you pissed?
No, people like that, it's like sharks smelling blood in the water. If I would have turned around, I mean, you know those people would have been on me. I mean, they were right there.
I don't.
And the security camera footage from the streets up there will show. I mean, the guy's coming trying to grab my gun out of my hand. And with the mob of other people,
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm
at
afraid
me.
that it's not going to. I'm afraid that we're going to see a dude with nothing in his hands getting up at you, running your mouth, and you're running your mouth, and you pull out a gat and put rounds on it. That's my fear.
No, I was backing away at the time that it's all happened.
While doing this. Right?
I wasn't trying to provoke anybody.
Don't say that. Don't say that. A minute and 36 seconds in, you're calling people bitch.
That was a response to what they said.
But don't tell me you were trying to antagonize people. That's not the truth.
I was verbally defending myself. The guy's calling me a bitch.
What?
And he called me a faggot and a bunch of other stuff.
Are you 12?
No, I'm 36.
100%. And that's why that sounds stupid. That's not a defense that I would take from my 12-year-old.
Oh, that was a separate incident.
It doesn't matter. If my 12-year-old said, well, I called them a bad name because they called me a bad name, I'd say, grow the fuck up.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to accept a defense from you that I wouldn't accept from a 12-year-old. You were down there running your stuff reckless. A minute and a half in. Right? Looking back, can we agree that probably wasn't the best?
Yeah, I regret everything tonight. I already told you that. I wish I could take everything back and not be a reporter or anything. And I wish everybody would be fine and
or maybe be a different kind of reporter.
Be shot.
Right?
No, I don't want to do this.
Okay. So when you shot the guy, just scared?
I thought I was in danger. I didn't shoot for no reason, and I wasn't practicing with silhouettes or nothing. And
there's nothing, dude. You keep going back to that. There's nothing. There's nothing bad about that. I literally was at the range yesterday. What did I practice with?
Silhouettes.
Yes. And what did I practice? Two to the body, one to the head. There's nothing illegal or bad about that. Where it becomes a problem is where you're running your suck at somebody, and then they come over, and you continue to run your suck, and they don't have anything. And my concern is that's what's going to, when we look at the other videos, that's what it's going to show. And it's also going to show, because I've seen this part, is the road was clear behind you. You could have walked away.
That was at that point, and then
yes, it was, and that's the problem.
Well, no, the people, I mean, they kept coming at me. That's not.
Yeah.
I don't know what question I'm supposed to answer.
I guess maybe it's more of a statement on my part, maybe.
Right.
My concern, because again, I think you're a good dude.
I'm clearly an idiot, because that's.
Well, that wasn't the best.
I'm just saying, just tonight, it's not a best representation of me.
Fair enough.
And I genuinely
I'd
wasn't
agree.
trying to
You
hurt
seem like a
nobody.
really nice guy, and like he's already said, you obviously have values and you've got a heart. Not everybody that comes into this room does.
I'd say most don't.
That's fair. Most people don't, and you do. But I would absolutely agree tonight was probably not the best you. Because watching that video and talking to you now, it's like two different people.
Yeah, we expected to come in and talk to an asshole.
Absolutely did.
And I come in here like some nice normal dude, and I'm like, what's that, man?
Yeah, like that's not, you know, I expected to come in here and talk to some guy that did not give a shit about somebody that they just shot.
Or was proud of it. Yeah.
Or was boastful about it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying. I know it looks bad, the guy, you know, me talking and calling the guy a bitch boy, but I didn't realize any of that everything would happen.
Well, and that's the thing too, is we have to look at
But I'm
what a reasonable person is going to do in these situations, right? Kind of like they look at us, what would a reasonable officer do in the same kind of situation, and what's that outcome look like? That's a little bit like what we have to look at. Were his actions leading up to this use of force reasonable? I'm going to say 9 times out of 10 it's a no, right? There were, you know, less than 2 minutes in, the verbal abuse is happening, right, to people, not just once, not just twice. I mean, it's going the whole time.
That was in a response to, I mean, I know I'm not 12.
Right, so just immediately it's going on, and then it is, you know, laughing about making sure that nobody's going to approach you because you have a gun. And so it's like these are the thought processes that you're verbalizing, and that just kind of makes me think that in your mind you were primed, ready for a confrontation, right? And so again, I think that person at, you know, earlier this evening is a different person than what I'm talking to right now, and I don't think that you were representing you well. Starting by getting out of the car and making all those small confrontations, and going down to the next street down, and you're getting confronted and you're verbalizing that you feel threatened, but at no time you had numerous opportunities to retreat and you didn't. So again, would a reasonable person in that same situation act the same that you did? I don't think so.
Well, there's a component of recklessness to it. That's kind of,
yeah,
that's what we're trying to like work our way around. Like, and the ballistics will come out, but I'm gonna guess the round that you put in the ground took out the gal's window. That's probably what happened.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't do that either.
I'm guessing, right?
I didn't, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't mean to. It's just a matter of...
But could we agree that that's probably reckless?
The shooting the thing and the bullet hitting her?
Yeah, on Division Street?
I didn't realize it was gonna...
But that's the thing, if you're gonna crank off rounds, you gotta, right?
Right.
And again, you're well trained. You're much better trained than your average dum-dum out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you were carrying a high point, which is not my favorite gun, but we gotta trade up like a Glock or something. Like, we gotta move up just a little bit, but still, does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're better trained than most folks, and we can both agree, I think, that was probably a reckless move, right? Cranking off a round into hard pavement with a bunch of innocent, there was a bunch of dum-dums, but there was a bunch of innocent people too.
Yeah, that's reckless and stupid, shooting a gun in the ground there.
Yeah. So that's what we're trying to work our way around, is some of these activities, like why you were there, why you were open carrying. I mean, it sounds stupid, but like, why the Trump hat on top of it? Like, why are we just?
Oh, that's just what I wear.
I agree, but the whole it's in context of the whole thing, right?
Oh.
And then we had a less lethal option. Like, why we could have hosed down the whole crowd? Like, how come we didn't just do that?
I sprayed one guy.
Why didn't you just hose down everybody? You had a big can, not even a little can. Like, why didn't you just use that? So those are the things that we have to explain.
I had rocks coming at me, hitting me in the face at the time, so I didn't.
Yep.
I felt like I was gonna die.
Well, unfortunately, somebody else might.
I know, and that's gonna be my fault because I shot him.
And what I hope is that it doesn't come back when we look at all the video and this dude's got a candy bar in his hand or something, right? That's bad.
Right.
And can we agree that if he doesn't have any weapons on him, that's probably not good?
I mean, he was throwing rocks at me, and he'd come up trying to grab my gun, and not just him, though, like the whole group of guys. I was being pelted with rocks. I couldn't even, I mean, I was trying to dodge those too, and
yeah. I just hope the people that look at this after us agree. Right?
Right.
And that's why we have to ask the questions, the hard questions about the chipping, you know, the lack of retreat. This isn't a castle doctrine kind of thing, right? We're in your home, we're on your property, we're in a public place, so it's legal to be there, but were you part of the problem? Was there some jeopardy that you induced by your actions? And we're trying to explain those away. That's why we're trying to figure out where your head's at. Almost like maybe it was a mental slip. Did you just kind of tip over for a second or something? Or I'm just trying to, because again, it just doesn't seem like you to shoot a dude who I'm afraid was going to be unarmed. I think that's what's going to happen. And I get it, he was close to you, but we've already decided the 21-foot rule doesn't apply. That assumes an armed attacker. So I've just got to come up with a reason why you point blank dumped a dude. Right? And that's why I'm asking all the questions. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't heard a great answer yet.
Right.
Especially in light of the fact that there was no retreat. There was the continued, there's part of me is like, dude, just shut the fuck up, let's stop, you know what I mean? Looking back, do you wish you would have shut up?
Yeah.
Me too. Now we got a bad circumstance.
Yeah.
Any other points of clarification you can think of?
I don't think so.
Is there anything that you like, you're sitting there thinking, because you were there, we weren't, right? Is there anything you're sitting there, you're like, fuck, I hope these guys, I need them to know this part. Does that make sense? Anything that's left over that we didn't ask you, that, because we don't always ask the right questions.
Yeah.
Anything? Yeah, not that I can think of. I can't take back that guy might die. So I'm not really worried about asking questions right now.
No, what I mean is just if there's any parts of it maybe that were germane or important that we didn't ask you, you know.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
We'll step out, check in with our partners, and then might come back in for a few more questions, but
yeah, we have an unpleasant supervisor we got to go run all this by.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll be back. Can I get you anything else, dude?
No, thanks.
Water or anything?
Okay. Oh, all right. Stay strong, all right?
Thanks.
Thomas Hatch remained in critical condition for several weeks after the incident. Ultimately, he lost a kidney, half of his intestines, and he sustained damage to his coronary artery that will remain with him the remainder of his life. Webb was initially charged with first-degree assault as they waited to see if Mr. Hatch would recover. Eventually, his public defender was able to negotiate a plea for second-degree assault, as this was Webb's first felony. He was sentenced to 39 months in jail, as well as 18 months of supervised probation upon release. The victim's family, including his brother, Eric Kessler, who you saw at the beginning of this video, were outraged at the disproportionately light sentence that Webb received. The Kootenai County Press YouTube page sits abandoned, and Webb is scheduled to be released in fall of 2027.